It's time for Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. I'm your host, Corva May. Tonight, Crash Dividend, a Crash Bandicoot and economics trivia gauntlet. Our contestants for tonight's showdown, Austin Oblivion and Murkaz. I'm sure everyone knows the rules, but just to be safe, this is Think Fast, the speedrunning game show. Our contestants will race for the best time in the Crash and Sane trilogy, but with a catch. Goose and I can interrupt whenever we feel like to ask a trivia question, and if a runner answers right, we'll take some seconds off their final time. There's no penalty for guessing wrong, but focus too hard on answering the question, and your run might suffer. For all you lovely folks watching, feel free to play along and chat. How are both of you feeling going into tonight's race?
Fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic, yeah. That's the right answer.
It's going to be the perfect run.
Oh, that'll be a first for us, so I'm excited to see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Normally because normally happens on this show is we're very distracting, and then the runners make mistakes. But it's cool that you two will be the first ones to not do that.
I don't get distracted by anything ever, so I'm good.
We're the two most focused people.
I'm excited to see that.
I mean, do we want to just start seeing it right away? Do we have
I think we can.
any reason to delay further? Are you all ready?
Yeah,
I'm good too.
Then without further delay, it's time to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, begin.
Good luck.
Yeah, good luck. We don't need the luck. We're playing perfect. No distractions, right? That's what we said.
Yeah. I mean, you're both already on pace, so.
True.
That is true. So far, it's looked great.
Yeah,
Wow.
y'all are doing great.
Locked. So tell us a little bit about the run we're going to be seeing before we get into our large pool of economics and Crash Bandicoot trivia.
So a little bit of a tactical explanation here. I'm going to let Austin explain because he's the better one at this game.
No.
So I'm just going to focus while he explains.
Yeah, I am mostly a Crash 1 runner. I do not run 2 and 3 a whole lot, whereas Murkaz is the other way around. He mostly runs 3 and not so much a 1. So, but we'll be playing all 3 in order. I think we're both doing it in order, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. This is the most basic one, though. It's just, I'm already distracted.
Hang on.
I wasn't holding down X.
This is starting out great.
We can spin. That's all we can do in this one.
Yeah, we'll be jumping and spinning a lot in this game, and it's kind of like an inside joke where Crash 1, all you do is jump and spin. You know, Crash 2 has the superior slide, and Crash 3 has like everything else. Movement will change a lot the further into the games we get. But yeah, other than that, Crash 1 is like, by watching, it's the most like linear one, but it has some really cool tricks and glitches, some of which I managed to do a few weeks ago at GDQ, but some which I didn't, which I hope Austin can do perfectly. Because
now you each get a chance, so I better see some of it.
True.
Yeah. That's twice as likely.
True.
But what are the differences
we each get a
between
chance.
what are the differences between the original PlayStation games and the new trilogy?
Almost everything except for level design, basically.
Well.
Like the movement is all different. Everything is so different.
It's a complete remake, like the physics and everything. Like some things they tried to keep, but it doesn't play the same. The only thing that really plays the same is the levels. Like the levels have, it's the same levels basically, but the physics and everything, like the bounce and it's very different. In the OG games, it's faster to like bounce on things, or like you like to be in air. And in this, like, you want to bounce as little as possible because that's really slow for us. But we want to jump as much as possible because the normal jump is good in this game, not in 2 and 3, but in this game, jumping is really good, so we want to do that as much as possible, but not bounce as much. So there's a difference between those two.
So is the physics like completely different for each game?
No, they're
for the most part, like, I'll use the same engine, but something about 1 does feel different because it doesn't have slide. So, I don't know, even just the basic jump does feel different. I don't know what the deal is with that, though.
I would even say that one of the movement techs actually feel a bit different in the second game than the third game, but that might just be like placebo for me, honestly.
Not familiar enough,
Yeah. Can't really confirm that.
Well, out of curiosity, how familiar are both of you with Crash as a whole?
Not super for me.
You mean?
Well, good news. Boy, howdy, do we have a lot of Crash trivia.
Oh boy.
I'm so excited.
Boost, if you could be so kind.
All
That's a
right.
good level for
Start
it.
off with a easy TM one. In what levels is the blue gem found in the original Crash trilogy?
Wait, all of them?
There are 3 of them, yes.
I like that Crash 1 is the one I don't know.
Toxic Waste,
That is one.
Turtle Woods, and Tomb
That's one
Raider.
of them.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Those are the 3. 20 seconds for
I only
Mercast.
play any percent. This isn't fair.
Oh, you played more completion in Crash 1 than me. That's
True.
All 3 levels have the same initials. I don't know if TW is a reference to something.
Oh yeah,
blue
I forgot
gem.
about that.
it does do that. And a little fun fact about that is that they actually, this isn't completely true, but I like to say it's true, is that TV thing continues throughout the games, but it ends in a level called Ruined, which is kind of funny. But it's not actually true because there is a blue gem in Arctic Antics, which is AA in Wrath of the Cortex. But I just like to, falsely say that ruined the TV meme.
I like Wrath of the Cortex. That's a cooler name. I think they should have went with that.
Oh, is it just Wrath of Cortex? Oh yeah, maybe it is. I didn't even think about it.
Wrath of the Cortex is what I get a mind.
2 Wrath, 2 Cortex.
Yeah, but like, I don't know if TW is like a reference to something, or if they were just like, I don't know, we'll keep with the TW just because at this point we're committed.
Yeah, I think that's more likely than like it being referenced to something, but I have no clue. If it was referenced to something, I wouldn't know.
Could just be coincidence too, who knows? That'd be the most crazy coincidence.
That would be,
Yeah.
that'd be kind of wild, especially if it continued up until, well, I guess up until 4. So
yeah.
never mind. Maybe that is more evidence that it is a
I should have won
coincidence.
for that. Oh well.
Oh, did you die?
Yeah, I died to the floaty jumping upstream.
I
I tried.
think I do have a bit better loads than you then. I just finished upstream.
I also messed up a little bit in Great Gate, but not too bad.
Dude, if I can get a lead in Crash
All
1.
Because these are you're both are playing on PC, yeah. My brain was like, this clearly is on PlayStation. It's Crash. I was like, wait a
It
minute.
was for a year. It was only on PS4. But
Yeah, released on PC in 2018, and it's the only version that has 60 FPS still to this day. So it's the only version. Yeah,
Really?
it's the only version that allows us to do a lot of the things that we do, or especially makes the movement a lot easier and stuff like in 2 and 3. So it is really, it's really nice to be playing on 60. We will be going to 30 for one trick in this run, but other than that, it's an upgrade for sure.
2 for me.
That's kind of wild that the PlayStation 5 can't handle 60 frames with Crash, I guess.
Yeah,
It totally could, but I don't know. They just never patched it. I don't think they ever released an actual PS5 version, though.
No.
Just the PS4 version or whatever.
Right.
No, I guess
right.
But you can play it on PS5, and it has almost like instant loads, like to the point
Yeah,
of like
it's insane.
barely seeing the screen, like, and then you just load in. So I really wish we could play on it because that would be really fast.
I love like when you play like really old PC games that now load instantly, but they like put tips and stuff that were actually very useful on the loading screens. And you're like, wait, no, I want it.
Take a
Okay.
screenshot of the loading screen.
I was trying to think of a good segue for another trivia question, but I
that
got
is a
nothing.
good
So,
Yeah.
yeah, just to say it directly, what is the N on Cortex's head?
Neo.
Neo.
It does not.
Oh my god.
Is it
Or originally stood for, I guess.
I have no clue. If it's not Neo, I have no. Like I do
It
not know.
stands for the letter N.
I mean, I guess technically, but that's not really what
the
we're
I
going
was
G
for.
hoping that was
here.
just the actual answer. I don't know. I have no idea. If it's not Neo, that's news to me.
I want y'all to know that I got extremely deep into researching Crash lore for this, and there's some wild stuff in there.
Super curious now.
Yeah, I'm lost. I'm trying to think of something, but I'm lost.
The N in Andy Gavin's name. That's what the N is for.
That is incorrect.
So,
It is an adjective.
so the context of
Well, wait. No, it's a noun, but
the context of the letter is that an evil of circus performers tattooed the letter on him.
What in the world?
I have no idea what game this lore is.
That sounds like
revealed in.
Twin Sanity lore. Or something
Yeah, that's
to me.
Probably
Yeah.
is Twin Sanity canon? I don't know, but
Good
It's
question.
like, it's like pulling some game that no one has played, like one of those like
Evil
oh,
Clown.
don't worry, we'll get there.
I'm sure.
Twin Sanity is at least known by people.
Yeah, I never played it though, so I'm not at a loss if there's anything Twin Sanity related. No,
It was tattooed as an insult.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the hint there.
And it is kind of
say-
related to his character, so
I was gonna say noob, but that doesn't really make sense. Yeah, nerd.
What did
I
you
said
say?
nerd.
That is
Oh my
correct.
god.
20 seconds for Austin.
20 seconds. Let's go. I'm ahead again, I think. Interesting.
Well, I mean, that's not what the N in
Yeah, that stands for Neo. So we were right about that, as they say.
that one is yes, that one is Neo. You are.
Well,
all
he's
correct
lucky his
about that
first
one.
name is Neo, so he can just play it off like
yeah,
that's what it's for.
is able to kind of take that.
What?
So there is a cycle in this level. I don't know what level Austin is in. I assume he's in the same as me, but
Yeah, but I'm not catching it. Yeah.
I'm not catching it either. There is a cycle we can catch, like on the top floor here, but it looks like none of us are gonna catch it. So,
I catch the second one at least.
well, I might catch it actually.
My
I
jump
don't
got
know.
eaten by oh my god, and I got hit there. I forgot
I
about the
don't-
cycle.
Insanely good. I had an insanely good climb, so I might actually. Oh yeah, I'm making it.
This is what I get for training you for GDQ. Now I'm just getting
No,
destroyed.
I died.
Oh no!
How did I not make that? Okay, that's a very short death. That's fine. Never mind, Austin. I killed it.
Dying there is actually like equal to just waiting for it, honestly. So you might as well always. I'm assuming we're dead anyways. I can sort of see it out of the corner of my eye.
Yeah, I died. I just died where you would die, like to not making it. Basically, like I was a pixel off.
Pixel.
I think that exact thing happened in GDQ too. I feel like something bad happened in GDQ this level, but I can't remember what.
I don't remember.
Oh.
All right, Swoosh, you got another one prepared for
Got one.
us.
Y'all like economics, right?
Oh yeah. That's my major. Yep.
What is the main coin featured in the Crash Bandicoot universe?
Coin.
Oompa coin?
That's correct.
That is right.
Wow, I should have just guessed.
What games is it found in?
Crash Bandicoot Nitro Fueled, at least.
Yeah.
As for past that, I would assume Crash Tag Team Racing.
That's right.
Those are the two.
Wow.
11 seconds for Miracast for knowing
bonus,
the game.
The bonus one. You got to do at
bonus
least
one.
two. You got to do 12 seconds.
All right, 12 seconds. One for
Yeah.
each game. You're right. Thank you for keeping me honest.
Such a Crash nerd. Like, you're exposing me. That's what you're doing. Like,
Don't worry, we'll put you to the test. We'll get to the hard ones.
Oh god.
You got to start with some easy ones.
yeah, Austin's like, huh? Hard ones?
Yeah, like the hard ones are gonna show up while I'm having to play Crash 3. Wait a second.
I learned a lot about a lot of Crash games I did not know existed.
There are a lot of them.
There are quite a few. I did not realize how many there were for the fact that they didn't release a game for like 8 years.
Yeah, but they've been very. I mean, they're releasing a new game in like what 5 days? Huh? So like,
Yeah.
oh, I died. I do it.
You're too busy thinking about
speaking of
Rumble.
which, what Crash game comes out in 5 days?
Crash Team Rumble.
Yeah, Crash.
That's right.
I got
Predicted the question. Can't do
no.
that.
10 seconds for Austin.
Thanks, man. That's the best thing I'm gonna get out of Crash Team Rumble.
Honestly,
Just kidding.
The early reviews are apparently pretty, like the early previews people are saying it's like, it's not
I think a
bad.
lot of people will enjoy it. Yeah. It's definitely not my thing.
I played the beta. I personally don't enjoy it too much, but you know.
that's the MOBA, right?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
MOBA-ish. They're calling it not a MOBA. They get really mad if you call it a MOBA, so don't do that.
It's a Crash MOBA.
Yeah, exactly. No, it has a fun idea. I just from what I played in the beta, it doesn't seem like it has like a lot of longevity, but
Yeah, it
I
makes
might be
sense.
wrong.
You will see.
It's weird to release a MOBA in 2023. I feel like that's a very like 2014 play.
Yeah.
I mean, Pokemon did it.
Yeah, Pokemon did it, but Pokemon's also
true.
Pokemon. Pokemon can release anything and it'll do
That is
pretty
true.
okay.
Unless it's
I forgot about the Pokemon
unless it's
one.
Pokemon Dash.
Pokemon Unite is like surprisingly good, but also quite bad.
I messed up really bad.
I pulled ahead.
Like, yeah, like really bad.
Worse than when you raced Rex?
Similar?
Okay.
In chat, we have the suggestion of it's a Crash multiplayer battle online area. So a
MOBA.
MOBA
Area. Not an arena, just
Oh,
an
wait, it
area.
area, yeah.
It is also CTR, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
I didn't even
Yeah,
think
it
of
is
that.
CTR, yeah.
Many
They're
Crash
like-
games have the initial CTR.
2.
You answered so fast.
Actually, because the other one hasn't released.
Oh, well, one at the moment.
Come back in a week and it'll be 2.
Yeah.
But the beta there was the beta. So
Oh, but that's CTR beta, CTR B.
Oh,
Or
it's
obvious.
Yeah,
CTR.
but at that point there's multiple because there was a Crash Team Racing demo too, right?
Ooh,
and then
CTR D.
yeah, and then it's the Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled and the original.
Oh,
so at that
true.
point, this question gets really complicated really quickly.
How pedantic do you want to be?
I just got rotating platform skip.
I looked up CTR and I got
You're so good.
through rate.
Okay, I'll go for it too since you did.
My cat is meowing
Alright.
at me. Okay.
This next one, less Crash lore, more Crash, like
The life Crash.
real life Crash. I don't think we wrote a single question about a stock market crash in this entire.
You know,
Thing,
we,
despite
being-
we had
Wow.
we had the layup and then
You know what? And then we completely
That's okay.
whiffed. That's the guarantee being on our show. What are the 5 developers responsible for the main series of Crash games?
Naughty Dog.
Naughty Dog,
Wait.
Toys for Bob, Vicarious Visions, Traveler's Tales.
There's
Yeah,
one more.
I know this, but
I have no idea.
Eurocom, or is that just the publisher? That might be the publisher.
might be a publisher.
Maybe they're a publisher.
Yeah. Toys for Bob, Vicarious Visions, Naughty Dog, Traveler's Tales.
I hate this bonus.
I'm missing like the PS2 era games.
Yeah, I will say the last one was one I was like, oh, I didn't know they were involved.
Yeah, no, it's the PS2 era games, but I don't know.
Is 2 words. First word begins R. I doesn't know.
They are now just a support studio. Well, the studio got gutted and is now just a support studio. Yeah, it's pretty sad. After creating both prototype games, as in the series prototype, it was not a
Right.
prototype of a game.
I don't know.
There was one more. Wait, I got this. Just 2 seconds.
I believe.
It's the. Oh, what is it called? Beanox.
It's not Beanox.
It's not. Wait, what?
Sorry, for this question, it's more like I'm talking about like the core platform. Not like racing. Or
All right. So this is the PS2.
This question is essentially everything on Wikipedia above show more.
Yeah, if it's not Beanox, then I wouldn't have the answer. I have the 4, but I don't have the 5th.
Well, that will be 15 seconds for Merkaz and 5 seconds for Austin. The final one was Radical Entertainment.
I would have no clue. I would never guess that. Yeah.
The developers of Simpsons Hit and Run.
So Beanox did work on Crash 4. They weren't the main developer, but they did work on it.
Yeah, Toys for Bob, Beanox, and VV or Vicarious Visions. All 3 did, I think.
Interesting.
Also Activision Shanghai. So give a little bit more for Beanox there.
Wait, no way. Radical did Mario was missing?
Okay, I played that game.
Is that true? Yeah, Nintendo partnered with Radical Entertainment to create an educational Mario game.
They also did Simpsons Hit and Run.
I said that already.
Oh, I was reading about Crash 4. They also did Scarface: The World Is Worse.
I keep messing up. I'm just gonna hope that
I'm struggling. I'm playing perfect and I'm not distracted.
I'm just hoping that Crash 2 and 3 will be different.
Well, I accidentally hit the wrong button, so submit your questions and they can show up here. Type exclamation point, think fast in the chat. We'll give you credit, and your question will get to be on here, and then we'll be like, wow, I'm glad other people know things because we don't.
Just predict what our next theme is going to be, and then you two can be in.
Yeah, that is the hard part. You do have to have some pretty good precognition.
Do you ever say like what it is before it is? Like no. Okay.
You would think, but
you would think that, but I think it's more fun just to show up and then be like,
look,
ooh,
if you do general knowledge, every once in a while we kind of just pull a bunch of questions together and it'll probably be there.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
It is better to do general stuff
one,
as opposed to a specific game. Just as a heads up.
Yeah. Yeah, I would recommend if you really want to get your trivia shown, do not do the game we just had on. It will get eventually used, in theory, when we do some sort of like, I don't know, we need 50 questions this week, and GDQ's in 2 days, but a little peek behind the curtain there.
Dude, I'm slipping off this rope like it's like the most slippery thing ever. Why am I suddenly having issues with this?
Well, do you want us to give you some more issues?
I was going to say, like, some trivia question coming up now and just being like, which version of the rope is slippier?
Please.
Oh, boy.
Give us one.
I like this one. It is a question. When looking at a supply and demand curve, what are the 3 main things that you can determine from it? This is apparently easy. This is probably not.
The supply... and the demand and
how it shifts.
Well, the supply
and the shape of the curve. There's an x-axis and a y-axis.
I should know this, but I have to like dig into like 10-year-old memories or something. Supply and demand.
It's just the science of drawing X's.
So you have the supply and demand curve, and it looks like an X.
Yeah.
So what would like the tail end of that be? The right side of the graph show, where one side is bigger than the other.
Yeah, I'll be honest. This is not what I would expect these 3 answers to be.
Either. If you say the general concept of them, it's definitely acceptable.
I know one end. Okay. The one end would be when the supply is at its maximum and the demand is at the minimum.
Okay, so that's
cost, I guess. So the cost would be lowest.
excess supply would be a surplus.
Oh, surplus. Okay.
So
I guess
count that.
Oh man, what is the word?
And there's the opposite.
Too much demand.
Yeah, I'm so confused. This is like beyond me.
So if you have an item and a lot of people want it and you don't have that many of it, I'd say the item is in a different word for it, and it's definitely popped up very commonly in the last couple of years.
Yeah, it should. I'm so bad at remembering specific words.
Rarity? Nah, I don't know. Like it's
sort of.
I don't know. This gets hard when I have to think about English words as a non-English.
What was that?
Scarcity? Or not quite?
Scarcity is. I mean, scarcity is more of an underlying, like things can be scarce, but if scarcity will cause this, if demand outpaces supply.
A hard question.
Oh,
this is a hard question. No, it's easy.
Of course,
it says that.
This is the easiest question we have.
It's God. Also, have my cat just trying to distract me at the same time. This is brutal.
When I think about this question, I just think about PS5. Like that's what comes in my mind as
yeah. So, I mean, PS5s were rare because of a computer chip.
Yeah.
Blank.
Shortage.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, yeah.
There we go.
There we go.
And then
I didn't get the trick.
The point at which supply and demand meet is called
equilibrium. I don't know.
That's right.
Wow, that's actually right. Okay.
Welcome back to Economics 101.
I believe that's 15 seconds for Austin, right?
Yeah. Do not sign up, but you're being taught anyways.
I have not taken economics personally.
I haven't ever.
Oh God, like 12 years.
Yeah, I got a brief little bit of it in high school. That's all though.
Yeah.
I didn't take a course in college for it, so.
I mean, I did.
Did anyone
do anything back in high school, but that was also in Norwegian. So if I was starting to think about it, I would just think in Norwegian about it. I can't translate it.
I shouldn't have gone for that. I can't go for koala now. Rip.
Well, speaking of translating, what Crash game has been localized into the highest total number of languages?
The Rapid Cortex.
Minor Mutant.
Nope.
Titans.
Nope.
Wait,
Crash
what?
Boom Bang.
This is any Crash game that has ever been released.
Any Crash game.
Crash on the Run. Crash on the Run.
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
30 seconds for Mercaz. 15
Wow.
different languages.
When you said any Crash game, it had to be that.
That is code for this is probably very obscure.
Yeah.
Now name every language.
Name every language. No, don't do that. The Question viewer can't support that many.
What languages would it have been in? Learning for my own use.
I can go look it up.
To find it.
I know.
Crash on the Run.
I know the PS3 ones had a lot because I remember them being in Norwegian and stuff.
Ooh, right.
I remember. Isn't one of them optimal if you have the Korean version, but it's impossible to get the Korean version
He's
anywhere.
Probably
something about
Okay.
talk, yeah, but I have no clue if it's something.
I found the
It
list.
is the first in the series. Okay,
Yep.
you got the whole list. It is the first in the series to be localized into Thai, Turkish, and Vietnamese. That's a little fun fact.
It's also in English, obviously. Brazilian Portuguese, European Spanish, French, German, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Latin American Spanish, Russian, Simplified Chinese, Thai, Traditional Chinese, Turkish, and Vietnamese.
Wow.
Good for Crash.
Good for Crash.
There's a reason why they call Crash Mr. Worldwide.
It's sad when you think about that game is discontinued, so
Yeah, right.
it doesn't matter
All
anymore.
that translation effort.
Yeah.
I wonder how large the Turkish Crash market is that they're we need to translate it to Turkish.
Trying to think as leaderboard. If I don't even think we might not even have Turkish players. I can't remember ever seeing anyone. Anyways,
Yeah.
What language is the fastest? Probably still gotta be
Or on the run.
Japanese. Yeah.
I did learn that apparently Crash is one of the best performing Western games in Japan, for lack of a better way of phrasing it. Apparently, just did really, really well in Japan, and nobody was really expecting.
Isn't marketing over there like insane? Like that's what I've heard about Crash, because like they have that like Crash doll or whatever you want to call it, costume, like going around like saying stuff, and they had that their own theme song for Crash and
for Crash 2.
Yeah.
Well, their version.
Yeah,
of
that was
Crash
after
so
Crash
cool.
1 was like such a surprise hit.
Yeah.
Thankfully, it was, because the original Crash 1 is optimal in Japanese, or at least in 100%, I think. Or is it the other way around? I forget.
It's
There's a lot of copies of it.
no,
So
you're right.
it's
You're right.
And you look at what they did to Spyro.
Yep. Rip Spyro 3.
Rip Spyro.
At least the name Ripto.
I miss Spyro.
I learned that the name Ripto came from the way Spyro looks in Japanese like characters. it looks like Ripto, so that's how they got the name.
Yeah.
I missed Koala, so you didn't miss much, Austin.
I am not getting to do heavy. This is going great.
That's why you have the extra time from trivia. No need to worry.
True.
Get more questions right.
Exactly.
During the
We'll
break,
take
take a economics course, and then you'll be ready for the next part.
It's very important to just quickly, just cram up in the 5-minute break, and then you'll be completely set for the rest of the.
That's basically what I did in college.
I mean, honestly, same. But bad news about that being the strategy. I did not do great in college, so.
I did graduate.
Wait a minute. Hold
You
on.
can get
Working on
through
it.
it, is what we're saying. Yeah, if
That is
you're still
true.
in college, be responsible. Thanks.
Yeah, don't be like us. They just put the worst role models ever on GQ. What are they doing?
You know who's are great role models?
Are they?
Sure. Before the release of the Insane Trilogy, what was the last appearance of the Komodo brothers?
Crash
Nitro
Tag
Kart?
Team Racing?
Oh yeah. Really?
Not what I was told.
Is it just Bash?
It is.
Oh,
It is.
Oh wow. They weren't in the other racing game? That's crazy.
no, apparently not. Because I was thinking, like, where do I remember seeing them?
think-
And it's like, they're a boss in Bash.
I think
Maybe.
both of them together.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, makes
Komodo
sense.
Joe is in racing.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think they were last in Bash together.
Yes.
Let's go. I'm winning these Crash trivia questions.
Yeah.
That is 20 more
We
seconds
need
to
more
work
Crash
out.
Bash questions. Hang on.
We should have Crash Bash on the show. That'd be fun.
That's a game of all time.
We should just play Crash Bash instead of doing your show.
We'll let in for next episode.
Yeah, I'm sure that nobody will have qualms with that.
I think Crash Bash is. I never owned the game, but I played it as a demo. Wherever you could have played it as a demo.
I've done a few runs of it, actually.
Crash Bash was developed by Cerny
An
Games.
interesting death there.
Yeah, that was not what I wanted. Well, you know.
Sony head of R&D fame.
I'm just flying over this level real quick.
I can't believe I died like that. This Crash one run is something else.
Like sit up so I can see. God.
No, it's flawless. We discussed this before it
True.
started.
I better Austin better play flawless in
I
2 and 3.
got Gen Room perfectly, so.
Oh,
Like as someone who's not very good at this game, you're both playing flawlessly.
Exactly. And speaking of
Flawless gameplay.
flawless gameplay, what?
Not with this question.
No, we'll do this one.
Yeah.
What was the name of the now defunct Crash MMO?
Crash MMO.
I do. Oh, I
two of us
can't
should know
remember.
about
I don't- I remember hearing about it, but I can't remember the name.
I've never heard of this. What would they name a Crash MMO?
It is not what I would expect them to name a Crash
okay.
MMO, I will say.
I shouldn't even think.
I feel like it didn't make sense at all, but it's...
I feel like the game concept isn't really a thing. It should have been a thing.
I wonder if they tried to like you know how their level names are puns? Curious if they tried to make a pun, maybe.
I don't think it's a pun.
Game was made in 2007. It was removed in 2011.
There was
Features-
a Crash
Big
MMO
browser
for
game.
4 years. Okay, wow.
Its features
Can't
were
believe I didn't
very
know that.
basic compared to other online multiplayer games such as...
Wait, it was a thing? I thought it was like... I didn't think it actually like ever launched.
Yeah, it was a thing
No,
for
it's an
4
actual.
years.
It was like an actual.
It was apparently just not good.
It was like a Flash social MMO.
That means it's gotta like exist somewhere still, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah, I believe you can play it. Some of the Crash Flash you can play. I don't know about this one. I don't know if anyone's like reverse engineered the server for this game whose name I almost said on accident.
I was hoping you would.
There's some pictures of it, and it's a game.
Is it just the one that's called like Crash Bash 2 or whatever?
Oh, it's
It's
a
not.
unique name.
This one, maybe when I said this one was hard, maybe that was not.
Very hard.
Yeah, maybe it was a
Like
very
chat's
hard.
gotten it.
So it is Crash and then one other word. And it is a word that is like social related, I guess.
This
it like
Crash world?
implies
I don't know.
Yeah,
that you're on the
it's
right
in that
track.
vein.
Crash Life.
Planet?
Nope.
Think smaller.
Crash
Crash
City?
Town.
Other names, maybe even a little smaller.
Crash Village?
Yeah,
That's right. 15 seconds for Murkaz.
nice.
You could play mini games. You could compete with other players in rock paper scissors, and you could throw Wumpa fruit. Those are the features of Crash
One of
Village.
the images
Wow.
on the Crash Wiki, it has it's like a trivia game, and one of the questions for Beat the Bandicoot is the hour hand of a clock is blank than the minute hand, and your options are shorter, longer, or wider. So,
But what if it's wider?
What if it is wider?
that gives you an idea of the demographic, at least.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds like maybe it was meant to be like Club
All right,
Penguin.
for 5
Yeah,
seconds,
pretty much.
the hour hand of a clock is.
We'll even give you 3 options.
Oh man, that's what we should have just gotten all of the Crash
Beat the Bandicoot question.
Village trivia,
Oh my god.
and that would have been the reveal at the end.
What do you mean all of these are? This Crash Village
that's
was made
true.
to teach kids economics.
Fun fact: people don't know that.
Got genre, by the way, Austin, but the safer
Yeah,
method. Yeah.
They had a tattoo parlor as a mini game, apparently. So that gives
Huh.
you an idea that
Did you tattoo N for nerd?
maybe.
And for nerd. There's some things I didn't know that you guys are telling us. So,
Subscribe to the
Oh,
YouTube
wait,
page.
Crash.
This is from 2020, and it's an ad for their YouTube page.
For Crash Village?
Yeah, but they don't have any videos. It's just like someone's like gameplay. It's like a let's play. Okay. So yeah, there is no.
Oh. Disappointing. I really wanted to see what the official Crash Village YouTube that came out 9 years after the game was shut down had to offer. And speaking of offerings, who was the first person to have their likeness appear on a coin?
there,
Their
Just
image.
ever?
Yeah.
Oh
Ever.
my god.
Just ever.
Wait, what am I doing? Whatever, I guess I'm doing bird paper jump. I was distracted thinking about coins. God damn it. Good enough. I'm trying to even think. My brain is just so distracted. Like, I have someone in my mind, but I can't think of their name for the life of me. I think it's wrong, though. It's got to be, like, super old.
It's pretty old. I would say.
It happened a good bit ago, I would say. Yeah.
Like,
If this person was alive now, they'd be dead. That's how old it
Wow.
was.
Cool. Great.
What?
like,
No, that's a fair response to what I said.
That wasn't even what you said. That was just to me, like,
This
my
person-
controller doing weird stuff.
oh. I don't know, I'm thinking, like, is it, like, Egyptian, maybe? I don't know if they used coins that way back then. I have no idea. The person that came to mind.
You are not completely off time frame wise, but that is a pretty wide time frame.
It is.
It was not the Egypt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it just like Caesar?
It is.
That is right.
Oh, it is. Okay. I should have just said that forever ago, but I was like, no, there's no way.
20
that's right.
seconds for Austin.
I forgot I can just say as many things as I want, so I might
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
If it comes to
Yep.
my mind, just say it. Yeah.
This was completely scandalous, unacceptably arrogant.
I apologize.
The nerve on that Caesar guy. Somebody should stab him.
Before.
Stabbing?
And Caesar in the same sentence, yeah.
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 Yeah, that's like, you know, when you like go to like toss a Caesar salad. Sometimes you knife if you have nothing else.
Oh.
Yeah. Moving on.
Yeah.
What?
And yeah, that's why if Caesar was alive now, he'd be dead because he'd be stabbed.
I just came to think about why is it called the Caesar salad?
Because I think it was invented at Caesar's palace, right?
No, I think it was invented in Mexico.
All right, is that a fake
Probably.
story that I learned?
It's not related to
Dang.
Julius Caesar. I do know that.
I know that.
Caesar's.
Attributed to the restaurateur Caesar Cardini, an Italian immigrant who opened restaurants in Mexico and the United States. I don't know where I learned this, my version, but it's wrong. We should just have questions about the. Honestly, we should have an
Etymology
episode just about
questions?
why things
Yeah.
are named things.
I do like that actually.
Etymology.
That is a good idea.
Write that down. Write that
Yeah.
down. First question: why is the Caesar salad named the salad?
Yeah, a lot of times I pitch theme ideas and they get shot down. Like my what if they did an entire episode about fonts?
Everyone knows about fonts.
So it's nice to get get everybody on board for one.
Yeah.
It's been a great time to segue to a question about about a boat or something, but we don't have any of those. So instead, Debbie Derryberry, the voice of Coco Bandicoot, also voiced what 2000s Nickelodeon protagonist?
Oh,
Sandy Cheeks. I have no idea.
Nope.
Nickelodeon is not a big thing where I came
Jimmy
from.
Neutron.
See that
What do you say, Austin?
that I did not prepare
Is
for.
it Cindy and Jimmy Neutron?
It was like
Incorrect.
It was like I remember the channel, but it's like I don't remember anyone ever watching it. That's like the thing. It just never popped off.
Just trying to think of like Coco like Nickelodeon characters. I have no idea.
What if you said what you just said, but you say the first couple?
Wait, Jimmy Neutron?
Yep.
That is
Just
right.
Jimmy Neutron. Okay,
Yes.
wow.
That's Jimmy Neutron. 5 seconds for Austin because that
Yeah.
one was on accident unfair.
I died in Slippery.
That's why
I'm
she's-
dying in every level. Like, this
yeah,
is like
same,
the
don't worry.
worst Crash 1 run of all time.
Same. I don't know about of all
I'm
time.
curious, with how long it takes to get smashed by all the boxes, do you ever detour just to like, are there ever any detours that are just to get rid of boxes?
There are no detours in this game, specific. Like, you can't, there's only one
Well-
route you can take in Crash 1.
Well, you mean for
Really?
boxes?
Yeah.
If
Oh.
they're
Terms
like,
of, like,
only
getting
if they're
double boxes
like,
to save the frames at the end.
yeah, they have to be really slightly out of the way, otherwise, or there needs to be like
That makes sense.
at the very end of Sunset Vista, there's a little clump of 8 boxes, and even those are like barely out of the way, and that's barely worth grabbing. So
I thought you meant like, or is there any
Double
like
round.
other levels you
Yeah,
would
yeah.
have to like do instead because of
Oh,
the
yeah,
boxes
no.
that fall on top of your head? No, yeah. This is all like the boxes falling on your head is only a thing in Crash 1 too. So like you can you completely skip that thing in 2 and 3,
Yeah.
which is nice.
Yeah.
you do focus though on like getting all the boxes that are in your way
There's no
at the very least.
there's no gating in this game. Like you need like X amount of gems or anything, right?
No, nothing like that.
You just need to complete
Yeah.
the level to get to the next level, basically.
yeah.
Like yeah.
And then in 2 and 3, every level has a crystal, but that's all. You just have to get it.
Yeah, and you need 5 to beat the boss, and you need to beat the boss to get to the next 5 crystals. So it's
Right.
pretty simple.
Sometimes.
Yeah, not in 3.
Yeah, we skip the bosses in this part of it, but
We will show that later.
yeah.
Where are you right now, Brio?
Forward to it.
I just finished Brio, yeah.
You're like 2 whole levels ahead.
Got a 4102 in-game, or loadless. Yes.
4102 Brio.
Yeah.
You're like 5 minutes ahead.
There's no shot. Yeah, unless your loads are way faster. Oh my god.
I like 4210 and exiting lights out.
Okay, maybe. You've answered way more trivia though,
there-
so
Do you all have loadless time for this
Yeah.
game?
yeah.
We do have lawless, so we're timing it just to
right.
see.
That's good at least.
The loads vary on each PC like a lot, so to the point
Yeah,
to the point of like in 108%, like the completion category for Crash 3, I think first and second place have a 30-minute difference in loads.
Wow.
So
Yeah, it's pretty
Oh my
rough.
goodness.
That is pretty rough. I've played some games. I've run some games where load times are not the best. I was able to save about 20 minutes in like a 40-minute run by changing a single setting to make load times faster. That's cool.
Jeez.
Is that
Yeah.
Pat? Yeah. Yeah.
Turns out
This one, it's like-
making an Unreal Engine not that great.
The game I'm running right now has a bug with its auto splitter implementation where loadless time is longer than RTA.
That makes
What in the world?
It is not actually. It's because it's accidentally pausing RTA as well
Oh.
during loads. But it took me a while to figure out what's going on with that because I was just like, why are the loads taking negative time? That doesn't seem possible.
I'm in load.
I hate when I lose time not loading.
yeah, so
I wonder if there are any games like that where like it messes up something later that like was like some old PC game where it was like relying on the loads for something, and so by getting rid of the loads, it like
Probably.
I'm sure. Yeah, I definitely heard of games where like they load too fast and then problems happen because the game just wasn't built around the fact that it now loads instantly.
I wonder if PS4 games on PS5 have that issue. I'm sure some must.
I bet at least one game has a problem.
Yeah.
That's another quote.
One game has a
For the back of the
problem.
box. At least one game has
discovers
a
the concept
problem.
of glitches.
What language received a trailer for the Insane trilogy, but not a localization?
Turkish.
Spanish,
Nope.
German.
Nope.
It's not one of the on-the-run translated languages.
French?
Oh.
It's not French.
Close in location, though.
Yeah, I finished Crash 1. Oh, 43:58. Barely. I re-entered Cortex because I was mashing X. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm at 45-24 entering Brio. 27 entering Brio. So yeah, that's this is gonna be like a 50. So you're like 7 minutes ahead.
I'm not used to having to transition between games. I don't do full trilogy. Oh god. Okay. Game's bright.
Any thoughts?
The whole like
yeah,
trivia question throws me off. Okay. Languages.
Relatively close to France geography, graphically.
I'm so bad at geography.
Well.
Would you answer if we like ask for hints? Like if we ask like, is it like Scandinavian? Would you answer that? Like
Not
yes,
Scandinavian.
Okay. But we can't ask hints like that.
Maybe.
All right.
Is it a mineral?
Language larger than Redbox. It is European language.
Yeah.
Spoken primarily in Europe.
Polish?
Oh.
No.
Dutch. I'm just going through it at this point.
That's right.
That's
Yeah. You might as well.
20 seconds for Merkaz.
That's weird.
Yeah, there's just a Dutch trailer on YouTube, but they just didn't translate it to Dutch.
Interesting. Not the first language I would have thought about to do something like that. Yeah.
I guess it is cheaper to do a trailer translation than an entire game, but still a little weird.
Yeah.
I don't even think of this game as having anything other than English, but I have seen it in like German. So.
Right.
Seen it in Japanese as well.
Oh yeah, true. You have quite a few Japanese runners. Yeah.
The way Loader River works, it has to be in English because it's like visually done, not memory based. So.
I gotta say, seeing the circular hub room is like, oh yeah, wait, this is the much more familiar Crash experience to me.
Not for me, but so far this is going well at least. I'm doing the new move tech, Hobbs sliding, named after Jay Hobbs, because he really, really wanted it to be named after him when he found it.
Yeah, this tracks. As seen on directly before this show, check out the first step right before this show every other week, and then right before a different show on the weeks that aren't that.
This is the first time I've done anything GDQ related that does not include J Hobbs. Just because Crash and GDQ kind of always, it seems to include him in some kind of way.
Yeah. Well, he was around
And to be fair,
at the beginning of that.
it was only like a 10-minute. You were like ships passing in the night.
Yeah. It's usually my own fault. I usually invite him to do anything that I'm doing. So
You could have been racing him right now.
yeah, sure. I don't trust his Crash 1 skills. I don't trust mine either. Just so that's clear. You see the difference here.
I think you would agree, but it would be a mistake to do the entire night of hotfix in a row.
Oh yeah.
That'd be a lot. That'd be a lot.
He would probably tell me like, oh, that's probably too much, jumping right from the first step into this.
Yeah. First step into the second step.
Into this next question. Who's, if you'd be so kind?
What element is Cortex a sensei of in Skylanders Imaginators?
Oh god. Uranium.
That's incorrect.
Is it like it's a real element, right? Not like a made up Skylanders element or something.
It's an element in the source of like what they have power over. It's not like a periodic element.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
of
stone, like earth.
Imagination.
Either of those.
That it isn't. Yes, that is on the right track though. Imagination,
Sort
kind of.
Uh,
You're thinking the right kind of thing.
Science.
Very close.
Very close.
Math.
Less close,
Okay.
but still pretty close.
Thinking. Knowledge.
Yeah, you're getting further
It
away.
is a physical thing. It's not an abstract concept.
Okay.
Well, it's not like a. You can't. It's like a category of thing.
category of physical thing.
I'm trying to think, but like
Information.
laboratorium. Does that make sense?
You're all
There's
very
it's-
close to it.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like a made-up fake element. It is just like
I feel like it's
It
it's
is.
got to be like an obvious word that I'm just not thinking of.
I mean, he works on this thing a lot. He has a lot of it.
the thing you can do in fighting games.
Oh, technology.
Yeah.
Yep.
Heck yeah.
That makes sense.
15 seconds for Austin.
What other elements are there in Skylander?
I don't know. Skylanders.
Imaginator
Yeah, I've never played either.
element. I mean, I'm sure you have like Earth. You have
Air, earth, dark, fire, life, light, magic, tech, undead, and water.
Who's undead? That's just. Who's like the.
Who's an undead
Yeah.
Skylander.
Yeah.
Despite its dark origins, the undead element is a vital part of the core of light. It combines with the other elements in some unusual and unexpected ways. There is a citation for that. This element is associated with shades of gray, white, pure black, and occasionally thistle, grayish blue, and deep purple. Thank you, Skylanders Wiki.
There's no like known characters that are really. They're all like their own Skylanders beat up things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
There's a sensei. There's a sensei called Chopscotch. There's also
fun.
candy coated Chopscotch.
There's also Pit Boss.
Undead. You
What are
know.
the ones? What are the other tech ones? Did anyone we
What are the other
know of?
Crash ones?
I don't know what the other crash ones are. Oh, I don't know.
Pyro's element is magic.
What element would you all be a sensei of in Skylanders Imaginators?
Sleeping.
That's Kirby.
Okay. I like that one.
Finally, in Crash 2, I can slide. I'm having fun again.
Wait, how many options can we put in a Twitch poll?
Probably not that many.
Is it? No, it's only 5.
What element do you think crashes?
He probably just doesn't have one. That's my guess.
Kind of just has like the most generic. Where it's like we don't really have a place
Just
to
like
put him.
normal type, basically.
He has the life class. I
Ah,
feel
okay.
like is close to the normal.
Skylanders is like so far from like anything that I would ever like play or look into
Yeah.
that it's like I forget that it happens.
Yeah, that's fair. Crash is a sensei of life, but also turbocharged Donkey Kong is a life elemental. so is dark turbocharged Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, no, it's just Donkey Kong.
Bowser's there too. Yeah, they're like amiibo adjacents.
And what even is
that makes
Skylanders?
It's
Like,
basically like amiibo except not amiibo. Like they're
It's
it's a
Amiibo, but it's the whole
Yeah.
game.
it's like a figure based game as well.
Or like Neopets, kind of too. They were kind of similar, right?
Webkins.
Yeah.
In that you need a figure to play the game.
But I didn't realize that Toys for Bob worked on that, like, just did Skylanders for like half a decade.
Yeah, I think that was their first major project, right?
That was like their main thing. No. They've been around since 1990.
Oh, good for them.
They made 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue, as seen in SGDQ 2023.
They made Madagascar. Oh, they made the vertically acclaimed game Madagascar. That was like one of my favorite games as a kid.
They also made Disney's Extreme Skate Adventure, a game I actually recognize.
All right.
And Star Control for the Amiga.
Let's do one more question. Take a little break. That sounds all right with y'all.
I like that idea.
Yep.
I think that sounds fun.
That's good.
What is Cortex's middle name?
Oh no.
I know this. Cortex, something, no, that's Cortex's middle name. I was thinking Crash's.
Alvin.
Crash.
It's a color.
Blue.
There's your hint. It is not. It is a more obscure color than blue.
Oh, far away from blue.
Turquoise.
Indigo?
Oh.
That'd be a cool name.
No, that would be a cool
It's
name.
it's kind of a not very Cortexy type of name.
Yeah,
It is kind of a name, and it's very un-Cortexy.
Violet.
No, but kind of the right track.
Wait, what? Cortex was born in Peoria?
Well, like Arizona?
Sorry,
Like South Africa.
no, like in Illinois. Like that's like I could.
There's one in Arizona. also.
I've been there.
Oh,
Very close to me.
Funny.
Sorry, I was just looking up, going to the wiki page, and I was like, wait, what?
Oh god.
Honestly,
Oh
I
yeah.
have no clue.
I keep like forgetting that I'm supposed to be thinking about an answer. I like go back and forth between what I'm thinking about.
Even this is pretty fast paced, I will say.
yeah.
Is it like it's a one word color?
was
I
terrible at
assume,
these
right?
levels. It is a one word color.
That's hard. I think I just am not familiar with very many color names.
Same.
Color theory.
That's fair. All right, we'll call it. The answer is Periwinkle.
I should have been able to think of that.
Periwinkle.
That's a pretty good middle name.
That's a pretty good middle name. I think that's a fun one. Are you all at around a point where it'd be good to go to a break?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can too.
Cool.
So do we just pause?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just pause.
And pause.
All right.
Sounds good. Oh my god.
We'll be right back with even more Insane Trilogy. But before that, I believe we have a couple announcements.
I think so. Frame Fatales is Games Done Quick's all-women online speedrun community. Their upcoming event, Flame Fatales, will run from August 13th to the 20th. Volunteer applications are open now until June 17th, Saturday. Go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatales for more information.
All right. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back with more Crash. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corbin A.
Also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it's not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Currently, Austin is ahead in the game, but Merkaz is ahead in trivia. It's a close race. Who will take the lead? Are you all both ready to get back into it?
Yes.
Yeah. Very ready.
Well, then I guess the only way to find out is to think fast in 3, 2, 1, resume.
I may have unpaused early on accident, but I just repaused right away, so it's okay.
I mean, I'm in a very heavy part of the game right now, watching Ripperoo just do his thing.
Yeah, I didn't get any benefit out of the unpause, so it's all good.
All right, so for the sake of everyone just joining us, where are we in terms of the run?
About
just getting into Crash 2, so like a third of the way through, maybe?
a bit over a third of the way through, yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the longest one of the three?
Crash 1. The
Crash
one we
1
did.
optimally, yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's just because you can't slide?
Pretty much, yeah. I think it also might have the most levels, actually, out of them all.
I actually don't know. 2 and 3 have the same amount of levels. They have 30 each.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't know if there's more in Crash 1.
Wait, 30, 25, and any percent?
No, 30 if you count the bosses.
Oh, yeah,
One
yeah,
has 30
Yeah.
levels.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Oh, yeah, they also have, 6
33.
bosses, too.
Wiki says 32. One of the two.
Probably the Great Hall being counted or not counted.
Yeah.
But then we also skip one, since we get the green gem.
Speaking of valuables, how many countries have currency that is tied to the value of gold?
you want a number?
0.
0 is correct.
Let's go.
10 seconds for Austin. Great. All countries have abandoned the gold standard for a myriad of reasons.
That makes sense.
That, much to the dismay of some people.
Or like maximum countries that were.
Probably a lot.
I wonder what the last country to drop it was.
Has to be something like weird.
I think it was
Yeah.
actually.
Was who?
Was it really?
So
That's-
We last.
the US,
funny.
the UK was the first. In
Oh, so of course we're gonna be the last, yeah.
just out of spite.
Yeah, exactly.
Abandonment of the gold. Depression, Great Depression. France ended it in 1970.
That's so late.
The US ended it in 1971.
Well,
Oh,
no. Wasn't that slightly different though?
Sort of, yeah.
'Cause the U.S. had been doing fiat stuff since for a while, but yeah, that's the problem.
TLDR was complicated,
Yeah,
but nobody uses it. And probably hasn't for.
yeah. Turns out that if you're if you just get massive shocks in the value of money because somebody discovers a load of or a gold mine,
Yeah,
not great.
yeah. Some might say.
oh god. Oh my god. This is exactly how Merca has played this level at GDQ. What the heck?
Which level?
Sooner or later.
Oh yeah.
I lost the mask, I went back to grab it, I lost it again.
PTSD. Jesus.
Yeah.
Don't say that. I don't want to repeat that.
If you missed that run, .com/gamesdonequick. It's on there.
They're all up now.
Oh, are they all up now?
Yes.
But yeah.
should be.
I'll say it again later. For the announcements, but
Oh, is that one of the announcements? Spoilers.
consider it a little bonus announcement. After this great.
Hey, Swoosh, do you
Race.
have an announcement quickly?
Hey, if you're on YouTube, watch the VOD.
I don't think that's the
not
full
the
announcement. If you missed out on SGDQ 2023, make sure to check out the VODs at youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. Gotta take the opportunities when they're given to you, okay? It's called being efficient.
That's why I'm taking this opportunity to ask a question.
Okay.
God.
I was gonna say, if you didn't know, I also did a run and it was pretty cool. So check that out. Little self-plug.
Called me retired, and yet here I am.
No, GDQ was very fun. GDQ is always very fun.
What was the original title of Crash Mind Over Mutant?
Did it have another title?
Yeah, apparently,
It was like a very early title.
I don't even know the premise of that game. Like, I don't know a single thing about that game.
You got a mind, and it's over a mutant.
Whoa.
Makes sense.
Wait, can you explain it more?
It's a beat 'em up.
Was it this Crash of the Mutants or whatever? Was it anything like... No.
It is based on a movie titled joke.
Very old movie.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Bandicoot. No, wait, that's not right.
That'd be great.
Turtles was supposed to be the thing I replaced.
Teenage Mutant Bandicoot Turtles. I would buy that game. I don't know. They're not ninjas. They're bandicoots.
Oh god. That's where my brain's at right
Dude,
now.
yeah, I can't stop thinking about Teenage Mutant Bandicoot Turtles.
Wait, so it doesn't replace...
No,
I
the
messed
turtles.
up. Yeah,
It's
oh my
they're,
god.
they're not ninjas. They're bandicoots
They're not
instead.
ninjas. They're Bandicoot turtles.
They're bandicoots with a shell.
I'm laughing so much that my glasses are like fogging up. Like, this is not good. This is not good.
I realized the instant I said Bandicoot, the mistake I had made.
Oh, I forgot to look at the results of the element poll.
Everyone picked the one that you didn't think they would pick. I don't know. I didn't see it
Man,
either.
I hate when they do that.
I'm gonna
I don't
assume
remember,
that we're not gonna get this question, so I'm just gonna read about the game instead.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
We'll leave the
idea.
question up for chat to answer, because I don't think they've gotten it either.
I don't think
So,
anyone's got it.
old movie about music.
It's not even about mutant. That's like, it's a very old, very popular alien movie. So, Mind Over Mutant is a mission-based game. You explore Wumpa Island. You explore the mystery behind the NV, a personal digital assistant created by the main antagonist. So you're exploring
Oh,
to find out about NV. Whoa. I don't get it. I don't think it was a good game.
What is this? What was the reception? I assume you're on the Wikipedia.
I am on the. It got. So the DS
bad.
version. The DS version got a
version is-
45 out of 100. The other ones got 60 to 70 out of 100. Not too bad, but not too good.
I'm struggling.
Slightly
with
better
it.
than Crash of the Titans. But the camera almost ruins the whole package.
All right.
Oh,
so,
it's
One of the
Crash of the Titans
best Mario
first.
clones released for the Wii.
so the answer to this question, the original title of Mind Over Mutant is Crash Invasion of the Bandicoot Snatchers. So
What?
a reference
That's
to
a worse title, I will say.
Yeah, that's pretty
to Invasion of the Body Snatchers. Yeah.
That is pretty bad.
It's pretty weak.
I think Mind Over Mutant's a bit snappier.
Crash titles were always a bit weaker than like
They have like a whole
what's
story
Ratchet and
attached to
Clank
them.
titles, but that one's
Oh, yeah.
pretty. That's rough even.
I mean, we have some level names that are.
Yeah, we have good level names. At
We,
least.
we,
Yeah,
have,
that's true.
we have level names that are like
There's one.
Ratchet and Clank level of
Yeah.
like good titles.
Yeah. So some suggestions from chat are 2001, A Crashy Odyssey, Crash Wars 4, A New Hope, Days of
I
Future
would
Crash.
would have loved
Meet the
the.
Bandicoots.
Meet the Bandicoots is like a comic series.
Yeah.
That would have been quite funny. There's a lot of good suggestions.
I searched up Meet the Bandicoots, and the first link in art is going unclicked. Moving on.
Moving on, what is the name of the Crash-related mobile app released in July 2017 to promote the Insane trilogy?
There was an app?
There was an app.
Of course there was.
Was that the one that was like for rankings and stuff? Like, I can't remember.
No.
It's for advertising, you said, right?
For an app released for advertising?
It was like a, hey, you can download this thing. We're promoting the release of the game. It's free kind of thing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's not necessarily for the game, but it was released at like the same time. Promos.
I was not aware of it.
Quickly, somebody said that the title was Unregistered Bandicoot 2, and that's the best one.
The app icon is Crash's head. So that doesn't help you at all.
Great.
Sounds like is the name like Crash's head. I don't. I have absolutely no idea. The point of the app was to kind of add things into chat apps, such as messages, WhatsApp, and WeChat, as well as a photo editor to add Crash-themed stickers. Very thrilling gameplay in that app.
Why did they do stuff like this? Like, who has heard about stuff like this? That's what I'm wondering. Like,
someone out there has this as their favorite app of all time. Probably not, but
probably not.
They at least have it on their phone, probably.
I mean, Nintendo did something similar. I looked up Nintendo phone apps and I got Fortnite.
Wait. What?
Blame Google.
I know that I got Donut County comes with some sick stickers.
Wait, what is that?
Donut County?
Yeah, what's that?
It's the game by the creator of Neon White. His game before that.
Mm.
It's Reverse Katamari. It's really good.
Yeah.
Interesting. I mean, I just like the name of it alone.
Yeah, Reverse Katamari. Isn't Katamari the game where you like roll around and...
Yeah, so you control a hole and you just drop a lot of things into the hole.
Oh, I love that
hole
stuff.
Gets bigger as you drop more things into it.
I love that stuff.
Yeah. It's a good game. It's pretty short too. I beat it in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
What's the name of the game?
Donut
County.
Donut County. All right.
And then if you get it on the phone, you get some sweet Donut County stickers, including the coveted Have a Garbage Day sticker.
That sounds like perfect, like time waster. Like just play.
It's so good.
Kind of like how you got stickers with this app, also known as Crash Moji. This was released in 2017. So
that's when this game originally released.
Yeah. And it no longer works. The app crashed.
No longer works.
The app crashes. That's a reference. If attempted to open.
That must have been intentional.
That sucks.
Fun fact.
Well,
they do this with a lot of their games because this game also crashes.
Wait. The app works. You cannot add stickers. If you add stickers, it crashes. If you add stickers to photos, it still works, but you can't add them to messages.
Oh, wait.
Strange.
So the app still works. You can't download it because I mean, you'd have to download like a APK because it's no longer on the App Store. Wait,
bring back
the stickers have different
Crash
rarities.
Moji.
You can get rare stickers. So there's rare stickers, which there's 6 of them, and they're just full body Crash. There's uncommon stickers featuring a gem, a poop emoji with Crash eyes and eyebrows, a thumbs up.
That sounds great. Wait,
that does sound pretty funny.
Then you have the common ones, which are like Crash reaction images, and also a eggplant.
Golden eggplant.
Okay. What are they going for there?
No comment. And there's miscellaneous ones.
Crash.
That's an app of all time.
Yeah.
Sounds like an amazing app.
So tune in for the next Think Fast, where we're going to have Crash Moji on.
That'll be a good race. Yeah.
you're better at this point, you know. Like
we're gonna stream it in vertical video, and it's gonna be Crash Moji with Crash Bash at the bottom to keep your attention instead of Subway Surfers.
Ooh.
I don't know if Bash will do the best job.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, we have to do Subway Surfers and then could bring back Subway signage.
Oh, true. Continuity of the Think Fast Extended Universe.
Right. I'm gonna try and make Crody proud here, Marquez.
where are you? Oh, Tiny?
Yep. There's an insta-kill for Tiny, but no one does it 'cause it's really stupid. So, yeah,
It's really hard. It's like
and just
impossibly.
like RNG. Oh my god, he fell like halfway through. I didn't get it. Alright.
Well, while you're working on that, what is the name of the secret minigame in Crash Bandicoot Purple, Ripto's Rampage?
Secret minigame.
I played like half of Purple and then I gave up because it's not a very enjoyable game.
Yeah.
Played it as a kid? I don't remember, but what am I doing?
Cortex Rampage. I'm just gonna say something random.
That is incorrect.
Crash
I don't
Moji.
know why it is called this. It is a really weird name for a
The
minigame.
Crash Moji demo.
Yeah.
I have no clue. Like I'm
It is.
lost.
I highly doubt. It's 3 words. The first word is Spyro. But it is technically a Spyro game.
There is a Crash version in the companion game.
Yeah, Orange. Orange.
Oh,
yeah.
They are the same game. They are the same name, except the difference is Crash or Spyro.
Yeah, Crash Purple. Is it Crash Purple and Spyro Orange? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 words, starts with Crash or Spyro.
It starts with Spyro,
minigame?
right?
Yeah.
Spyro's Purple Vortex.
It is
know.
also
Good
in.
guess.
So these games, or at least the Crash version of the game, made its debut in the GBA version of Crash Nitro Kart as well. If you know anything about that, I didn't know there was a GBA port of Nitro Kart.
There is a GBA and a DS port of a lot of
boy.
weird stuff. So yeah, I don't know if it's a DS version of Nitro Kart, but there is like Titans and stuff. Like and they're apparently really bad from what I've heard. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
Spyro Nitro Kart.
It has nothing to do with
That'd be really
carts
cool.
or Nitro.
Well,
Spyro or Crash.
I guess instead of like a very early working title for Crash Bash could have been this instead of Bash.
Spyro Mario Party.
Party is the second word.
Spyro Party Pack.
Now, the last word is the one that makes it really weird. It's a proper noun and an acronym. Technically, it's an initialism. Host.
Actually.
Proper noun and an acronym.
No clue.
They're both there right now, apparently. So
What?
You're so
Oh god.
close.
Oh god. Where are we?
where are you right now? Don't give your actual location. Where are you?
Well,
both
yeah,
right
no.
now?
What's the second word? Like
We're in behaving. I don't know.
So it's
Spyro Party.
Spyro Party
Spyro Party World?
smaller.
Spyro Party Country?
Game.
Which country?
Which country?
America?
Oh, Spyro Party USA.
Yeah,
That's right.
Okay.
I'm gonna. I don't know how to give the
What
points
a
for that one.
weird-
I feel like
Okay.
that was teamwork.
Y'all both got it.
Yeah.
Dude.
You all both get 15 seconds,
Yeah.
which doesn't affect
Yeah.
anything, but it does feel nice.
I hate this level.
Spyro Party USA.
What kind of name is that?
I don't know.
It makes no sense.
It's weird because in Nitro Kart, it's just called Crash Party, which makes more sense. And then they changed it to Crash Party USA and Spyro Party USA. Why?
Interesting.
Maybe because when did Party in the USA release?
After that.
Darn it. Maybe they knew.
In Nitro Kart, if you beat all 10 rounds of Crash Party, you get 3 missiles when you race against a fellow. So it is advantageous to play the game in GBA port.
Yes, I'm sure it had a lot of great players on the GBA port.
I'm sure a lot of people were grinding out Crash Party to get those missiles. I don't know what the gameplay is. It actually doesn't even say in the wiki. It just says it's a secret mini. It looks like a rhythm game, actually.
Yeah, there were some like pictures, and it doesn't help.
It looks like a rhythm game. Makes it even weirder.
Yeah, all you gotta do is you gotta press L and R as the game starts. So if you got your copy of Crash Purple or Crash Orange, wait.
Crash Purple because Spyro is purple.
Yes.
And the opposite for Spyro Orange, which was a crossover of all time.
I think I've played one of those, but I could not tell you anything about it. I just remember the box.
They did a crossover in the worst possible way they could have done a crossover.
Yeah,
it's like, let's make a party GBA game that makes like a card collecting GBA game.
They made the worst games possible. A very good potential of a crossover. And now they're in Skylanders together, which I don't know is any better.
I think more games need to have just the most ill-advised crossovers. I think that's always fun.
In Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games was a well-done, very strange crossover.
Oh, I love that. That was actually super fun, yeah.
The games are good, but you would not think that they would meet up at the Olympics.
I like how one of the Mega Man Battle Networks, I believe, has a crossover with Boktai, the light sensor game.
Oh.
Yeah. Mega Man Battle Network has a ton of crossovers, and they're all really obscure.
What level are you in, Austin?
Hold hard.
Oh, I caught up. Let's go.
I had a real rough
question.
time.
Does the leaderboard for Crash Purple have Spyro Party USA
Ooh,
on SRC?
Do you think the GBA Nitro Kart has a split if they played Crash Party or not?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Probably not.
Do you think there's a leaderboard for the Game Boy version of
part of the
Nitro
route.
Kart?
Probably not. No.
I feel like you don't need it.
If it has a leaderboard for the level, yeah.
There is?
I mean, yes.
For Crash Party?
No, for
Spyro Party?
Nitro Kart handheld.
Oh, well, yeah.
Of course there is. But no, there's no Crash Party in.
No.
Maybe it's in the 101%.
There are no standalone leaderboards for either
say.
game either, so that's disappointing.
You can be the first.
Yeah, be the first. That's a free world record for Spyro Party USA.
I know there is
That's a conversation starter.
I know there is one minigame in one of those games that have like a tied world record between like 11 people.
One person has run Crash Nitro Kart on the N-Gauge.
Oh my god.
On the what?
On the N-Gauge.
N-Gauge.
The hell is that?
Yeah, what's N-Gauge?
The N-Gauge was Nokia's failed attempt at making a gaming console cell phone.
How did Nokia manage to make it in here? Dang it.
It looked like a giant taco.
And they got Nitro Kart on it.
It had like Tony Hawk on it.
That's interesting.
Oh yeah, there was like a McDonald's Crash game giveaway or something that
I had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a friend of mine has that too.
Oh god, let me out. No.
Probably the moderator of those leaderboards that you're looking at right now, I would assume.
In the first few weeks of the N-Gauge's availability, it was outsold by the Game Boy Advance 100 to 1.
Yeah.
So
Not what you want from your release.
Within 3 weeks of the console's release, a couple of retailers were giving a $100 rebate off of the price of $300 at the time, which is equivalent to $476 US dollars today. Or a little thing. I don't even know.
I mean, it was a fully functional cell phone.
Yeah. That's cool.
Interesting.
The last game to be released in the US was Civilization.
Huh. Civilization on the N-Gage sounds like maybe the worst possible way to play that game.
Probably.
It probably was.
I can't think of a worse form factor, I think, for Civilization. Actually, I bet I could probably think of something worse. What would be the worst way to play Civilization?
Game Boy Micro.
That would be really bad.
Bad handheld consoles.
Joy-Cons, but only motion controls. That would probably be better than the N-Gage, honestly. All right, continue.
A Crash Bandicoot game was released for what Tiger Electronics handheld console?
What?
Tiger Electronics?
I don't know about
Tiger Electronics was the creator of a lot of like this was like a how do I explain this?
I don't know how you
like
explain
the
Tiger
plug and
Electronics.
play like into the TV, those kind of consoles.
No, it's like hardly even a console. You know those
So
like
it is the same kind of thing as a plug and play, where it is a console that is dedicated to a specific game. So you would buy the Crash version of this.
yeah, but they were like, you know, the Game & Watch, kind of like the Game & Watch, except probably even worse.
Wait, it was the Crash game.
Yes.
Yeah.
There were a couple Sonic games on the Tiger Electronics.
And it was like a title, like a known Crash title, or just
It was named,
Crash Nitro Kart. Like
it was called Crash Bandicoot.
I don't even know if I would consider it a game.
A game.
It's playable.
The story is something else.
Well, now I'm
this
curious
should
about
help.
that.
Ew.
The ghost of a wealthy old man named Mr. Crumb, described as friendless and selfish throughout his life, continues to haunt his mansion after dying to protect the large amount of gold he left behind there. Mr. Crumb also woke the undead whilst on his deathbed to help him guard the mansion and surrounding area once he was gone. Crash, tempted by the allure of forbidden treasure and the rumors surrounding the mansion being haunted, dares to enter Mr. Crumb's mansion to try and collect it. Along the way, he finds himself against Mr. Crumb's undead army.
Like a double L.
Wow.
what is happening?
Wow.
Well, you got double arms? That's
I
cheating.
did,
Yeah, that's cheating.
Sorry. I do know I want to watch gameplay of that game though.
Yeah, I want to watch
this.
gameplay of that game too. That sounds amazing.
So there's like a name for that type of console, like that they would release these individual games on. Is that the question?
Actually, oh yeah,
There were 4 different handhelds released in this line. The other 3 being Mutoids and ports of Resident Evil 2 and WCW NWO Thunder.
I have no clue. Alright, hopefully what
It retailed for $29.99.
Cool. Wait, how much?
$29 for
$29.99.
I have no clue.
I have no idea what to even guess, yeah. I
is
have no knowledge on that.
99X. Don't know about it. That's okay.
I will post a link.
It had 2-player action. You connect head to head with another 99X.
Yeah, all the 99X games will let you do that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I'll post a link in chat to what it looked like. I'll post it in the Discord for y'all.
It had an 80 by 80 pixel dot matrix display, and it is objectively the best way to Crash
Wait, 80 by 80 pixels?
Yes.
Oh god,
Yep.
maybe I don't want to watch gameplay.
I don't know if there is.
All new haunting Crash adventure. 15 different enemies. Spin dash and jump smash your way to hidden treasure. Real digitized Crash sound effects.
Just
Connect
sounds
head to
amazing.
head for 2-player action.
Yeah, I
Oh.
want to hear what his woe sounds like in that game.
Though, like, I thought the standalone, like, what if we built an entire system around one game that was bad was the coolest thing ever in 2001 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever actually owned any of them. I just always saw them like in the stores.
I owned
I feel like I
plug
just
and plays.
ignored them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
probably a good idea.
Yeah, I had some plug and plays.
Yeah, I had actual consoles, so I imagine they were nice though for any kids that did not have a console.
Yeah,
They
they
convince
were
your parents
something.
to at least spend like $30 on something, you know.
Yeah.
It is sad that you can no longer get a standalone dedicated console where the controller is shaped like a character from the games, though. Like the SpongeBob one that's shaped like SpongeBob's face. That's
I feel like stuff like this was way more of like a thing in America than in Europe. Like I might be wrong though,
Possibly.
but yeah, but I can't remember like hearing much about this stuff at all.
You know,
I can remember the SpongeBob one.
Might have been in better shape about that. I feel like cartoons and stuff just have more of a presence in West only.
No, because like I would say Cartoon Network especially was huge, right, for us. Like when we talked about Nickelodeon earlier,
Right,
Nickelodeon wasn't, but Cartoon Network was. Like if you ask any like Norwegian kid at least, they watched a ton of it, and I did. But
Right.
Nickelodeon just kind of got overshadowed. It just wasn't as good to us, which is
I feel like Nick did more of that like marketing stuff for the plug and play because yeah, the SpongeBob one is probably the most well known.
Yeah.
Like I can't really think of any Cartoon Network have that type of gimmick.
I mean, Courage the Cowardly Dog would be an insane game, right?
That'd be great.
Here's the Cowardly Dog, but it's just like a atmospheric horror game the entire time.
Sick.
Outlast, but it's
Like anti-chamber design.
Oh,
No,
God.
what I remember is like Cartoon Network and Disney Channel was huge,
Yeah.
but Nickelodeon I just barely remember.
so,
That might have been different for other European countries, but for us at least, like
right.
that I
So
remember.
Mr. Crumb from the 99X games is a boss in On the Run.
Really?
Wow.
Interesting.
Wow, they went.
Yep.
deep.
That was
That's a deep cut, huh?
literally
Yeah.
was only in the 99X game and On the Run. That's actually impressive.
I'm glad
he's
they
got,
brought
like-
back Mr. Crumb.
He's got like a cool model in On the Run too. Post that.
Ooh.
I feel like that's what they did with Nitro Fuel too. They just added like all kinds of weird characters from
Really
everywhere.
obscure characters. Yeah.
Not him though, apparently. Dang.
Not Mr. Crumb or Croon Cruel come from internally during game development. Yeah, I'm happy. It's
I
just
need to
Mr.
see this. Oh yeah, he's he's just a little guy. Post it in chat for their
yeah.
benefit. That's a goofy skeleton man. I don't know why I don't get Crumb energy from him though. I will say.
I mean, if you look at the 99X version,
It's true. It's true.
kind of a
We all remember
Goes
classic
longer.
Crash villain, Mr. Crumb.
Yeah. He's my favorite one.
My favorite Crash villain.
Speaking of things we all remember about Crash, Japanese versions of what Crash game allowed the players to connect their Pocket Station to access a Crash virtual pet?
Of which Crash game? What in the world? Crash
Pocket Station.
2. No.
This has to be like some
Entranced?
Rapid Cortex stuff.
The Pocket Station, by the way, was essentially a VMU for the PlayStation.
you're close in time. I believe, but Wrath of Court.
Insanity?
Huge Adventure.
All right, I might be wrong on that.
Or Close in time. That's like if you mean like when it released.
Yeah,
Wrath of Cortex was like 2001.
Disregard what I said. I thought it was a
Okay.
Mind over Mutant.
Oh,
Incorrect.
Crash Tag Team Racing.
oh.
Incorrect. I can give you a big hint.
Okay.
The Pocket Station was a PlayStation 1 peripheral.
Crash.
T Racing.
Nope.
Crash 3?
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
10 seconds for Merkaz.
That's surprising.
So you unlocked the game Crash Anywhere, which had a bunch of different mini games, and one of them was the Virtual Pet, and it took 12 of the Pocket Station's 15 blocks of memory.
Oh my god.
Crash Anywhere's gotta be a glitch in a game. Where you just have like a portable crash, and then you just something in the game crashes.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be beneficial, but it's gotta be a thing.
The reason why the American versions do not let you do this because the Pocket Station was never released outside of Japan.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, which is sad because the VMU is like the coolest part of the Dreamcast. So
That was a real bad death.
I'm so bad at like old console, like anything like. I was so young when I got my first PS1, so it's like can't remember stuff like that.
Yeah.
Crash 3 was my first game ever, so.
I don't remember which the first Crash game I played. I feel like it was either 3 or 4. I remember playing 4.
Oh, you mean Cortex, like Wrath of Cortex? Yeah.
I remember the loads being
mine was
just
Wrath of Cortex,
absurd.
Yeah, on
in that
PSP, the
game.
loads in that game are real bad.
Rough.
Yeah, the Black Label version is
Actually.
interesting. Yeah,
I might have had
That's the
greatest
one I
hits.
had.
I think I had greatest hits, Wrath of Cortex.
Greatest Hit is a bit better.
But I was also like, I didn't know any of it. I still don't, but
The loads in Wrath of Cortex original release were bad enough that like 7-year-old me or whatever was like, "Ooh, this is bad."
Yeah, and they're bad these days too. But PS2 is like the faster version in that game. Like it's a bit of a in focus. I have ran that game quite a bit actually. But you can run it on Xbox, which is a slower in-game time, which is what we play on, but the loads are really fast.
Huh.
So I just play on Xbox because I prefer not spending 60 minutes of loads throughout the game. It's
I mean,
I'm
that's
not-
fair.
high enough level in that game where it matters for me to get like the hardware to run it with bad loads and in-game time.
Just had one
Got
real
it.
bad experience trying to run that game. That's all I know.
All right, Luis, you got another question on standby?
yeah. I like this one.
This one's weird.
Crash Team Racing implies that Cortex was in the military for what conflict?
The Vietnam War.
That is
That is
correct.
Wow. Okay.
20 seconds for Austin.
I totally knew that. That was not a random.
Of course. I mean, you sounded
Yeah.
so confident.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I wonder if
lore.
it's something he references in Crash 4, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just imagining that now.
It's possible it's referenced in another game as well, and that's just the one.
He just says a lot of random things in Crash 4.
Yeah.
Austin, where are you right now?
Entering Cortex.
Okay, we're both entering Cortex, so if we want to take a
oops.
break, it would be a really good time to do that in like 3 minutes.
Oh, wait, how long has it even been since we did the last
How long would the third game take you?
45 minutes or so.
Okay.
We can do that, yeah.
Yeah, we can do
Okay.
that then. Do it a
Yes.
little early.
If you do, like, it would take the same
45
amount as the other two
minutes,
games.
Maybe for you, 45 minutes.
Yeah, but like 45, 50, like around there. I'm just saying that we're both in a perfect
Right.
break spot before we start the third game, so we can
Yeah.
start the
Yeah.
third game equal. Yeah.
Also, I did see that apparently it was in tag team, or it wasn't. Makes a little more sense 'cause that's a little bit
Oh,
more of
did
a
it?
wacky
Did I mess
game.
that up?
Yeah,
Whoops.
I had tag team. That was
Was it good?
it was unique.
So,
Right. We finished.
So I guess we'll.
That's a 44-30, Austin.
All right, so we got a good spot to pause here then.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
you
wait
didn't
till both
quit
of you are
out?
out
Wow,
of
Marquez.
cutscenes. Also, just kind of losing some time here.
I guess so.
That's okay.
I'm gonna start. Yeah, I'll start it at least.
Yeah, that seems fair.
You
So
start
when
what?
you load in,
You went through the
and
cutscene
Mercaz
instead of
gets
quitting.
out, is
Oh, yeah.
when we'll pause.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's almost worked out perfectly.
I'm good now.
All right.
All right,
Okay, I'm
pause.
good. Yeah.
Got about like 10
That's not
second
all the crash we have. We still got to warp. We got to get it all warped up. We also got to read a couple announcements.
Yeah. We already talked about YouTube, but I'll say it again. If you missed out on SGDQ 2023, be sure to check out the VODs on youtube.com/GamesDoneQuick. Juneteenth, our annual event celebrating Black independence, is coming up June 17th and 18th. That's this weekend at 1 p.m. Eastern. Join us as we highlight the amazing talents of the Black speedrunning community.
Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Think Fast, the speedrunning game show of fast times and sharp minds. If you're just joining us, I'm your host, Corva May.
I'm Swoos, also your host.
In case you forgot how the game works, it is not enough to simply beat the game the fastest. Our runners are answering our trivia questions as they play, and the more questions they get right, the more seconds we take off their time. Currently, they're about tied, honestly, in terms of in-game. Austin's a little bit ahead, and part of that's because they waited a while, but, you know, that's not the point. Merkaz is ahead in the trivia time, though, so the point is, it's close.
Yeah.
Which means the only way to find out who's going to win in this, our third of 3 Crash games, is to think fast. In 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh boy. This is Merkaz's main game by a lot, so I'm a little worried. I was hoping to be ahead a little more coming into this, but
I guess we can talk about a little bit. I mean, what's different in terms of...
You get a power up each warp, basically, or each boss gives you a power up that can or not change your movement, but it's super body slam, death tornado spin, double jump,
oh god.
Bazooka.
There we go. The camera is not being kind to me right now.
Kind of like Mega Man.
I'm not getting the clip.
I was delighted when I heard that they were skipping all of this level, because I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm not even getting
Camera
this.
is not cooperating with me.
Well, maybe they will be doing all this level of it. Oh!
I believe.
Oh, wait. Go, no, come on, camera. You can go down with me, please.
What the heck?
What is happening? I don't know how to fix this.
Is this one of those situations that some might say has not occurred in the past?
No, it definitely has, but
Darn.
Fix it is bizarre to me. I don't know.
You can fix it. You know where you fix the where I fixed the camera, like on the where the vehicle is, like after the tube. You can always
can I
fix.
just go
You can,
all the way
yeah,
down there?
you can go there and do that there. You can always do
Oh
it
god.
there.
I hope I'm in the right spot. I am. Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Well, while you figured that one out, who has appeared on more different banknotes than any other person?
No. Well, George Washington. I'll just say it because I might as well say it.
Incorrect. Different, not individual, like
different types of banknotes.
types.
Yeah.
Like Queen Elizabeth, like the.
That is right.
Yeah.
10 seconds for Merkaz. 15 different and a whole lot of coins.
Yeah, I was thinking the same as Austin or that. Like it was either or
Right.
in my head at least, but I
makes
have no
sense.
clue.
That's one of the ones where you're like, yeah, that checks out.
They did the whole thing.
Yeah. The whole thing with, you know.
Yeah, you know. If you know, you know. And if you don't know, take a world history class.
Yeah, I guess. Or wait for the Think Fast World History episode, which doubles as college credit.
Yeah, this counts as like we need to get through a couple more economics questions for it to count as credit. We've cleared it with the local college.
But we're working on both allowing for these shows to count as college credit, and also, of course, to allow trivia bonus time to be acknowledged by leaderboard mods.
Where was this show when I was in college? Honestly, it would not have
That's what
helped me
I'm
at all. But actually, I did get a minor in history. Helped me a little.
Okay.
Where's the software engine?
Yes, I remember that one.
Name every
Yeah.
design pattern.
Oh god, please no.
If I'm with the software engineering one, is that I feel like it's probably one of the more common speedrunner
Yeah,
careers.
Almost definitely, yeah.
And so, like, we would have to either find 2 software engineers or 0 software
Yeah,
engineers,
absolutely.
or else it'd be extremely unfair. For example, the one time that we had somebody went to culinary school on the cooking episode, we cannot make that mistake again.
We learned.
It's like a good mistake to make.
Not for their opponent. According to Crash of the Titans Bestiary, what does Dingodile like?
What does he like?
What does he like?
What is he like, or what does he
Pizza?
like?
What does he like? Everyone in that has a like and a dislike.
Like stomping bandicoots.
No.
Shrimp on the Barbie.
No. More highbrow.
Yeah.
Reading.
Go on.
On the right track.
Cooking.
It is
Learning.
so reading.
Studying.
It is reading related, or at least these days it is a lot of the times.
Yeah.
Not always though, and not originally.
That just made me more confused.
Yeah, well, my brain just like
Yeah.
snapped in half, I think. Didn't used to involve reading, and now it's
The most obscure hint.
We've had much worse hints than this.
Oh,
To be
yeah.
fair,
It is from a
if he was
specific
alive
time
now, he'd be
person.
dead. That's a worse hint than this.
It's the works of a specific person.
What? None of this is making it easier. It's just making it more confusing. I'm just,
I'm lost.
If you're like,
He likes a specific art.
Shakespeare?
yeah,
Yes. 20 seconds for Austin.
Okay.
Dingodile, big Shakespeare head.
Dislikes winner.
That's fair.
You know me too, but
I like winner. I'm a winner enjoyer.
like Shakespeare.
You want to do some more Crash Bestiary questions?
Are there more?
Sure. If there
Well,
are.
okay. There's one from a different likes and dislikes of a different game.
Okay.
According to Crash Bandicoot on the Run, what are the two things Aku Aku dislikes?
Uka Uka.
That's one of them.
according to Crash on the Run.
Yep.
Yeah.
I would
mean,
also dislike
Cortex,
this.
but probably not. It's probably something silly to go along with the obvious one.
Definitely. I would also dislike
Pineapple on pizza.
this. Controversial.
No.
But no.
I mean, I like it, but Baku seems like someone who might not. I don't know.
What are the Crash characters' takes on pineapple? I think Wumpa fruit on pizza is a controversial take.
Definitely.
Maybe.
That's
Probably,
gotta be.
yeah.
It's probably really good though. You might imagine it looks
Honestly,
like a good fruit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a pizza the other day that had some fried chicken, some bits of waffle, and like a spicy syrup on it. It was
sounds-
wild. It was so
amazing.
good though.
Fantastic.
That sounds really
That sounds
And like
so
a white
good.
sauce instead of a red
Oh
sauce.
my god,
my
that's the ultimate pizza.
That
Yeah,
sounds extremely American.
It was
Sounds
wild.
It does. It really does.
It was wild. Okay, hopefully I can skip Tiny correctly.
So the second thing that he dislikes is related to, like, how do I phrase this?
It's a characteristic of.
It's a
Aku Aku.
characteristic of Aku Aku, yeah.
Oh, I forgot I needed to switch. Well,
Stubbornness.
No,
More of a. It's a physical
a
characteristic.
physical characteristic.
wait.
Or I guess back there.
My brain is not functioning right now.
Bodies? Like just bodies in general.
No.
You know,
Oh, you know what? I'll give it to you.
yeah.
What?
It is not having a body.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. I would dislike not having a body too. If I was just a floating head, I'd be a little annoyed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you said lack
it-
thereof, that's what like
Yeah.
the first thing is like a body? Like
We'll do
Is that 10 for each?
oh
yeah, sure.
I got
I can't think of how to do this right now. I'm just gonna load the save because I can't think of how to do this gate flip.
Wait, what? Do you do the one where you start with Coco? Oh.
Yeah, but I messed it up and now I'm like, I can't figure out how to do it anymore. So I'm just gonna reload the autosave and just do it like...
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Please explain what is happening.
Yeah, okay, so what is happening with me right now is that I bugged the tiger and now I get constant high jumps and that makes this crystal really hard to get, but I got it.
Nice.
Yeah, that is a bug you do if you jump on the same frame as you land, and if you stop running at any point, you're stuck in that animation until you die. And you cannot start running again, so the speed function doesn't work. What's happening with Austin is that he's skipping the first boss, and that can be a bit difficult.
I got a body slam instead of a slide just now, so I don't know where I am or what happened. So I'm reloading again.
This game seems a little broken.
It is, yeah.
I swear I practiced this before and I had no issue, and now I'm just struggling.
Classic.
Yeah.
That's me with Crash 1. I spent the most time practicing that and we got the worst time.
This does seem like a very... they saved the glitches for the end.
Yes, yeah, yes. This is definitely the most broken one.
What is happening? Oh my god.
Is it just not... Uh-oh.
I hear myself pushing buttons, but I'm just not going into a level. There it goes. What? It takes so long, dude. Oh my god, I'm so lost.
That was a Wrath of Cortex PS2 load time.
God. Okay, and I somehow entered Midnight Run of all levels, so... Oh, that's why it took so long, so it was force switching me to Coco.
Oh yeah, I was turning it, yeah.
How did I get all the way over to Midnight Run, dude? Okay, whatever. At least I'm in a level, that's fine.
Well, while we're in a level... What is the current Euro to USD exchange rate?
Euro to USD.
My country doesn't use Euro.
Blame Richard.
Okay,
Okay, I wrote this one, but...
Alright, never mind. I'm sorry, Richard.
I am fully aware that you don't use the euro.
okay.
But neither of you do. So...
Richard,
no, but I don't use any of them.
Specifically to tell me
that's true. But
that I was
you're
wrong
in the
in
US
blaming
right now,
Richard.
therefore...
Alright, wait.
Like 1.2 or something. Euro. Or to 1 USD. No. Alright, 0.8. Euro to USD.
975.
Oh. Former.
Alright, let's
1.
close enough.
Yeah. It's
20 seconds for
1.09.
Austin.
And this is as of 10 minutes ago, so it is active.
I just entered Hang 'em High with 0 masks, so that's fun.
You know, I blamed Richard because Richard wrote a lot of the currency ones this time.
I snuck this one in 10 minutes ago.
But I will say I understand your logic, Spoo, so that neither of the countries involved used the euro of our runners today. So
good call.
fair.
I did know that the US does not use them.
me too.
No, it's just I just kind of see them both as like kind of equal if I travel to countries that use them, right? Like
Around now they are.
Yeah.
All
It used to
right.
be a lot. Pretty different, I feel, but...
All right. How about this? No complaints allowed. Right now, what is worth more? 10 Norwegian krona or $1 US?
1 US.
$1 US.
That is correct.
Yeah.
By how much?
It's like the conversion rate is
Well.
892 or something. Like it's something like that.
This came up while we were hanging out at GDQ.
I just realized, Austin, I entered the wrong level because you have the
same.
level names and the levels in the wrong on the splits.
Do I? Oh, that's why I did it wrong just now too. Yeah. Well, I'm
Who
just
gets
gonna
time for
play
that one?
levels.
I did half the level without realizing it.
It is actually one krona is 0.095 USD. Pretty close.
Oh wow.
I just do like 1 to 10, like when I do my own math, like just like roughly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we did half of a wrong level. That's how trivia questions get you.
All right, this one I like a lot. Actually, let me quickly make sure that this isn't gonna work, is it? Oh no, it did. Okay. I had a link, but it was for a picture to show chat after this question, but it was to Reddit, so I wasn't sure if it was gonna work anymore. In a PlayStation 1 magazine released in the UK, what was Aku Aku erroneously named?
The Mask.
That would make
like
more
that.
sense than what they
And
did.
it's just a picture of Jim Carrey's mask. It's surprisingly
George.
relevant to this game. In a way.
Oh,
In a way.
In a way.
no, okay.
In like a meta way.
That is
But don't think
not
about that too hard.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Is it
This
like
one-
a name, or is it like?
A name is part of it.
It is 2 words. It is adjective, name. Sort of adjective.
And they do alliterate.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so instead
Cheeky
of okay.
Mask.
It is not
not
related
Cheeky
to Aku Aku at all, honestly.
All right.
This is one of the. Sometimes I write a question where I don't expect you to get it, but I mainly just want to share with the
I just
class.
like
You
it.
know.
You just
Yeah. Like, so Aku, I'm assuming, is not part of it.
No.
No.
the
Not like angsty Aku or some shit, something
like that. Angry. The 2 words begin with
Bonsai Bill.
No, but I do like that.
yeah.
That'd be quite the mistake.
I wanted to say Builder Bob now, just because, you know.
Bob is
yeah.
Bob is the name.
Bob.
Oh.
Bob is something.
What's the
Bob.
adjective? Something Bob.
And it does begin with B.
Oh. Big Bob.
Oh.
No.
It's kind of related to what does or
It's like video. It's like a word that is used in video games.
yeah, for sure.
Bouncy Bob? No.
Not Bouncy Bob.
It has something to do with being able to take a hit, but I can't think of what.
Not
really, no.
really.
Okay.
Kind of a more abstract term.
Bonus Bob?
Yeah.
That is right.
Dude,
That's
I'm gonna
funny.
say 20 for
How did they
Austin, 10
come
for
up with that?
Merkaz.
Yeah.
Teamwork on that one. That was incredible.
bonus Bob.
Bonus Bob. That's a really weird thing. Did not expect that. You guys really like digging deep for these trivia questions, because
We offer only the deepest cuts.
Yes.
Finally entering Dingo Dial.
Also, yes, bonus is a noun. That is true.
Yeah, I don't know
Listen.
parts of speech. That's okay.
I think in that context, it's an adjective, right? Maybe? Well, no, I guess because it's its name. It's not really like
Yeah.
describing. It's not
Bonus.
describing his name. Why is he not getting hit? Oh my god, okay. That was scary.
I love Dingo Dial invincibility frames. My favorite.
In this image, Bonus Bob was pictured next to Pinstriped Bandicoot.
In Straight Bandicoot.
Everyone's favorite group of characters from Crash Bandicoot.
Rest of this.
I know, right?
There's like more things in the image now. The effect.
But it's so do you have to go back? You have to go back into some levels multiple times in this one? It's like the only one where that happens?
No, you don't have to go back in any levels in any percent. You just go through them. It's just max completion. I just went back, or we both went back into a level, or I went back into a level I've done before because I was focusing on the trivia and read the splits, and mixed up the levels because Austin debated me and sent me splits with the wrong level names.
I got myself with it too, don't worry. But I just stuck with it. I just stuck with doing the wrong level. So
I have thousands of hours in the game, so I should know how to do the right level, but I got halfway through it and I'm like, oh wait, I've done this.
No, I get that. Like I read something in the notes or whatever, and I go, I'm doing that now. I'm not gonna think twice.
Yeah.
You could encode encode spy activation phrases in my notes, and I'd be like, I guess I'm doing this now.
Well, look, if the notes say to do it, you got to do it.
That's the law.
Yeah, splits is confusing because they have level numbers and names, and the name is correct, but the level number is wrong.
No.
So that's right.
I made them real quick, okay?
All right.
Blame all the speedrunners with their split names being memes. So I had to actually try and look
Honestly,
instead of just run through it like that.
Makes sense.
All right. What is the oldest currency still in use?
Wow.
The oldest.
I can't think of any currency names at all, other than what we've already talked about. I don't think it's any of those.
if you say the country,
Gonna say Japan's.
oh yeah,
No.
That was a good guess.
that is good.
Actually, don't know when the yen was introduced.
Oh,
20.
China maybe?
No. Japan's modern currency system was introduced in 1871.
I assume it's not gonna be this, but the pound.
That is right.
Oh,
Where's
what?
the portal? Oh my god, it actually was.
British pound, yeah.
That is 20 seconds for Merkaz.
That's shocking. Wow.
Been around since 775.
Jeez.
China's is 1644.
Really? Wow.
Yes. And then the renminbi was 1948. But Chinese currency is complicated.
That makes sense.
I feel like
For all of my pronunciation there, by the way.
okay.
Who's got another one for us?
Ew. Why were crates added to Crash?
What?
Make the level more interesting. Or is it crates specifically
Crates?
instead of adding something else? Or
So
this isn't like a game design question, I'm guessing. It's more like a...
it's a little bit of both. It's not like why crates over barrels or something. It's just why was the
Okay.
Crates were not originally in early builds of Crash. Why were they eventually added?
yeah
It was too boring without.
I mean, that's the thing is y'all are pretty much right, but why?
yeah.
Yeah, but why? I don't know how.
Why were the areas too?
I guess there was no reason to spin, maybe? I don't know.
The enemies.
I feel
Yeah,
like we're
but-
never gonna lead you to
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm trying to
We're
think
just
what
gonna
you
give
might
10
be trying to
seconds
lead me
to Austin and move on. the PlayStation 1 could not process enough models at once to put enough enemies in, which is what they wanted to do.
That makes sense.
And so they were like, well, we could put cubes in it.
I actually
Those are
kind of
easy to
knew that.
process.
I kind of knew like part of that, but I didn't think that all the way through.
Some technical.
Yeah.
It's always tough.
Yeah, Crash on the PS1 was actually really smart with stuff like that. I have seen a video on that, like how they utilize it. Also, a bit of fun fact. I assume you're doing the old route also.
Yeah.
Yeah, compared to the GDQ run 2 weeks ago, we will be doing a different route.
Because we don't want to do the new, better route. So we're doing the old, worse route.
Fair.
The new route is not as fun. It's a bit faster, but not as fun.
Oh my
So
God.
we're sticking with the old. We're sticking with the old one for this one. Also, the one we're most comfortable with. So I decided to do it on GDQ because we wanted to show it off. And
Because Hobbs flipped a
Hobbs-
coin, and that's what it's have to do.
Hobbs forced me. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with that.
Oh my god.
Always Hobbs' fault. That's what Keys is telling me.
I have heard this, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we chant before we do every Pokemon commentary behind the scenes.
This is not a very interesting level. It would just kind of hold forward or hold R2.
Means
Well,
you
then I
can
guess
think more about a question.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Spice it up.
perfect.
What is Coco's birthday in the Japanese canon?
I don't know if it's different in the
Yeah,
Japanese
that's
game.
interesting.
Are you looking for a date?
It is a date.
Day and month.
December 25th.
No.
November 3rd, 1997.
You don't need the year.
Okay.
So, for some context, it is a Japanese pun.
You know Japanese.
Oh
Very
god.
easy. I know
Yeah.
Japanese.
Yeah, no.
Kind of
I'm
helpful.
completely lost. Japanese pun only, so like you wouldn't know it if you weren't speaking
Yeah,
Japanese? Yeah, okay.
Sort of. So, the ko corresponds.
Yeah.
That's a big hint.
I figured that was it, but I don't know enough
But I
of
will
the
say
numbers.
that narrows it down to 9 possible answers, or 10, 12
Yeah.
possible answers, I guess, but realistically 9.
Yeah. 10. There.
That's true. That's true. You're right.
August 8th,
Oh.
That is not right.
September 9th,
Nope. You're on the right track.
July 7th,
Nope.
June 6th,
Nope.
God, October 10th,
Nope.
January.
May 5th,
Is
May
May 5th.
5th.
Oh my
10
God.
seconds for Austin.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo.
Ko is 5. So,
True.
Coco, 5.
Is it really 5? Oh my god.
Yep.
I should
So,
have known that.
for guessing 5, yeah. 5 seconds.
Oh, I said 10, but yeah,
Well-
we can cut it down, I guess, if you want.
5
No,
for
no, it's
each
5
of the
plus
fives.
5.
Oh, true.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
You had a Coco amount of seconds.
Yeah.
You should give out Coco amount of seconds more often. That's a funner way to say it.
Even for our chocolate episode. About more Coco.
Ooh, that's fun.
A different type of cocoa.
Yeah, well.
I like that type of cocoa. I don't like this one. I'm a very avid cocoa hater in the community.
Really.
Funny because all 4 of us were at GDQ. It was great.
Yeah, not a big cocoa fan.
Like in speedrunning context or like in general?
No, I like in the character in Crash context. Like, I just don't like the character.
Gotcha.
Both speedrunning context and casual. I just don't like the character. She loses a lot of time in speedruns, so that's mostly why in speedruns. But
I've not fought Entropy in a minute.
that's what I thought when I did it too.
Well, mine's for a different reason than you. Oh, that instant kills. I didn't know that. Okay.
Oh, the pound he does?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The oldest currency in the world that he does. Yeah.
Speaking of pounds, it has nothing to do with it.
Wait, why? I could have hit him sooner than that, I think.
Which PlayStation launch had the lowest starting price after accounting for inflation in US dollars?
PS2. No, PS3.
PS3, yeah.
Oh.
Nope. The PS3 was very expensive.
Wait, really? PS4.
PS1.
Oh.
Wait, the PS5 then?
It is PS5.
That is right.
Or unless it's like PSP, but
Yeah, of like
Wait,
the main.
PS5 had the
consoles.
lowest starting price?
So, in order.
oh, accounting for
cheapest one.
inflation, right? You
Oh.
said that, yeah.
So, the PlayStation 1 in 1994 was $299, or $609 today. PS2 in 2000 was $299, or $527 today. PS3 was $399. I think it was like $699.
I thought it was $5.99.
Yeah.
I thought that was like the joke about
yeah.
the PS3.
PS4 was $399 in 2013, or $516 today. PS5 was $399 in 2020, or $401 today.
Interesting.
Kind of half recency bias, half not that expensive.
Yeah.
PS5 is so old and it does not feel that old. Like it's like 3
Yeah,
years old at this point.
that's
Like
actually
it's,
yeah, I know. Well, because you
yeah.
couldn't buy them for 2 of those
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
And even then,
I
I
still
don't see
don't
them
have
that
one.
often.
Oh my god.
I've heard they're in stores now at least. Like you can find them at like Walmarts and stuff, I think.
Yeah.
Like,
Also, aren't there like 6 PS5 exclusives?
There are very few PS5 games.
You thought the PS3 didn't have any games. Yeah, this console generation's been very weird.
But they're making a
I feel like
1-2 Switch
PS4
sequel.
was like this too, but not to the same degree. Like the first year or so was pretty bad for the PS4, but
PlayStation
I feel
kind of
like-
just does that.
Yeah.
I feel like
PS4 at
PS3,
least had-
PS4, and PS5 has been pretty bad, but I might be wrong. Like,
The PS4 definitely had more like launch exclusives though.
I only remember Infamous, I'm gonna be honest. Like, Infamous
And
Second Son is
I
like,
don't know.
didn't they have Rise?
No
Son
idea.
of Rome or whatever it was called? Wasn't that a game?
no clue. But I
The
know
only reason I ever
Destiny
got one
came
was for
out. Like,
Bloodborne, so.
oh, yeah.
8 exclusives, counting unreleased ones.
Wow. But like, released.
And some of them, and some are going to de-exclusive, like Final Fantasy 16. So
Yeah.
I played the demo for that game. That is a
I hear it's
good
great.
ass demo.
yeah, I heard the demo's really good.
Yeah.
I'm like already
play
like I'm gonna play
FF14?
this, so I didn't bother with the demo because I hate when I play a demo and then I like play the game and I'm like, well, I already played this in the demo, man.
Right.
Yeah, apparently it carries over the progress.
Oh.
It says so that it carries over, which is a huge plus. Like what he's playing
Maybe I
here.
should do that.
Oh, is it just like the intro to the game, basically? Then?
Yeah. It's
Kinda
intro
like
to the
Nier,
game.
I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
I like when demos are like that.
Yeah, it's I'm not a huge Final Fantasy guy, so I wasn't playing it, but I heard the demo was good, so I was like, okay, let me test it, and I did, and it is really good. It seems really fun, so I'm thinking about buying it.
I'm not a big Final Fantasy person, but I was a big Final Fantasy 14 person. It's the same director, so
Yeah, I still am a big Final Fantasy 14
yeah,
person.
easy
so.
sell.
Yeah, if I had a PS5, I would play.
Well, I mean, it's the cheap PlayStation.
That is true. Adjusted for inflation. How many do any of them fit? Well, we already closed it, but do you have any? I was wondering if any of them like fit 2 of them into the cost of 1. You know what I mean?
I don't think so.
though.
Yeah, maybe with the original like $600 PS3 launch price.
Yeah, I don't know where $399 came from.
What is Aku Aku named after?
A god?
No.
No.
It is much more anticlimactic.
Thing.
Candy.
No.
An island.
No.
Surprisingly, no.
I mean, okay, it is possible that there are 2 layers to this, but what?
Yeah.
Why did Naughty Dog? What did Naughty Dog think they were aiming it after? At the very least, we're so good at making non-confusing hints.
I'm doing like the most focus-heavy trick in the game too, so I'm like just like so lost.
Like choking literally and in game right now. Hang on. I have no clue. I don't know anything else named Aku.
There's a location.
Like Hawaii.
No,
But
you're not thinking
an
of a.
island.
It is
Might
not
have-
like a. I mean, it is a specific location, but it's like a type of location. That's what we're looking for here. Is that anything?
It's not a geographic list.
Yeah.
A grocery store.
On the right track.
Pretty close, actually.
A convenience store.
A bit further away.
Yeah. Stand? Like a... Nah, it's not gonna be like that. I have no clue. I'm so lost.
You are actually pretty close still.
Yeah.
This level seems stressful.
Yeah, it's since it went so poorly at the beginning, I'm just like trying to just play it in some way that's fast, but it's just leading. Oh, I game overed. Wow. Well, I get another chance at playing it properly, I guess.
Tactical.
I should have played more of Crash 3 before this. Dang it! I focused on Crash. I like learned specific things in Crash 3, and then I went and played Crash 2, and I was like, "That's good."
Yeah, because you think Crash 3 is gonna be the worst for sure, like always. Yeah, no, I don't know about Aku. I'm lost.
All right, so a grocery store was on the right track.
Place where you can buy food.
What else can you?
Fruit stands?
Y'all are overthinking this now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, now I'm like, where else can I buy food? I don't know.
Where can money be exchanged for food?
Amazon.com. No.
Aku Duck. I
A
believe.
food market.
Oh.
I mean, sometimes these are in food markets.
Good.
A cash register.
The cash registers are in use at the location
Yes.
we're thinking of.
Huh? Like,
I know it's gonna be something really obvious,
It
but I can't
absolutely
think of
is.
it.
We're not moving on until you all get this.
Oh my god.
it's a place you can buy food.
A
Yes.
place where you give them money and then they give you food. Sometimes not in that
It
order.
is a
There we go.
Wait, what did you say?
There we go.
It's a
5 seconds for
restaurant.
Austin.
Wait, what did you even say?
Restaurant.
Oh,
Restaurant.
I was thinking of that, but I was like, nah, there's no way.
Aku
should've
Aku
specified
was a
Denny's
Polynesian restaurant in
specifically.
Boston.
Hey, that's me.
Or a Polynesian.
Oh, I thought you said
I
Austin.
wonder if it's
Oh,
on there.
Yeah, I thought you said Austin too. Yeah.
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
Like if it was in Austin,
I
would've
wish
been
I was
there
a
by now.
Polynesian restaurant in Boston.
Hey, Tomb Waiter, you can get a blue gem in there.
Ooh.
I did not.
Heard
But I
of
could've. It's real fun to get in 108%. You gotta do it with the time trial. It's awful.
that. Ooh. Seems like.
Oh, that's a good plug. 108 for GDQ soon, hopefully.
All right, give us the pitch. Neither of us are on games committee, but they might be listening, so who knows?
I don't know. It's both OG Crash and the remaster has never had Crash 3 completion.
Yeah.
Because it's a bit repetitive because it requires relics, but it is actually a really cool category, and it is my favorite category, and I do try to submit it every GDQ, but it is a bit too long to get considered, I think, so it's really sad.
How long is it?
2.5 hours, like the same as this, basically.
Oh, okay.
But it's you do every level twice, so that is probably what I would think is the reason, because you have to do the relics. But
I should just get 105 in Crash 1 instead. That's
true.
no, that's significantly worse. That one is truly just playing every level twice. It's pretty rough. Whoa, I didn't know you could go up there. That was cool.
So what I'm hearing is next GDQ is going to have a full Sprash Vecta.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm not.
All 3 games max percent.
And all 3 Spyro games.
I could do Crash, but I'm
like a
not
relay,
touching
that would be
Spyro.
kinda cool,
I really am not a Spyro person, so
You just gotta convince somebody on Hotfix to do a Crash full completion one-off event.
How long?
Splash
The
Vector,
HD
like
games,
HD Splash Vector is like
30 hours.
15
One of
hours.
those. Yeah.
No, 15, and then if you do full trilogy but not any percent, like just 315%, that is like 6.5 hours if you're decent. So that's not too bad.
Yeah, you can do that as like a one-off.
Yeah.
To get
I think
Cody to do it, you can do it way faster than that.
Oh yeah, there's like a file fusion glitch where you can do, and you can get the percentage without playing all of the game, basically.
Like you can have all 3 games on one save file in a weird way. I don't know.
E100 max percent.
I do want to make it clear that I was not implying that we are going to host that.
Nah.
I was just saying that the one-off the folks who do one-off hosting might be interested. I think it'd be cool. This has been cool, so.
And if you want to have your own Hotfix show, then you could have submitted last week. Mission.
Yeah, they are closed now, which means there will be new shows soon. I'm very excited to see what they are, because we don't know.
Hotfix is a pretty cool concept. It's always like at the worst time possible for me in EU, but
Yeah.
I don't often watch it because it's like 6 a.m. or something there now, right?
Yeah, that's the rough part, is that like if you do it earlier, then a lot of the hosts can't do it because there's a work.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. I assume most like GDQ is NA based, like related. So
At least the weekends start earlier.
yeah.
That helps for Europe.
If you're interested in Hotfix content, weekdays starting at 7 p.m. Eastern and starting at 1 p.m. Eastern. There you go. Slip another ad in there.
Yeah. We're doing so good at like fitting in the announcements like organically this time.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like how organic this segue is. Question.
Exactly.
How long have you been doing this for? Like
Not long enough.
The show?
Yeah, the show.
About a year.
Started in July. Yeah. So coming up on
Yeah,
a
we're
year
getting
next
close
month.
to the 1 year because we started after SGDQ 2022. We'll have to do some sort of Think Fast 1 year special where all the questions are wrong.
All the questions were the same ones we did. That's for
We get the same guests, same questions, and have them forget all of them.
What 2 Crash games were developed in Japan?
Developed it.
This one's kind of a mean question. I'm going to say that now.
One of the
mean
answers is
question?
reasonable. The ones.
One of the answers
run?
is
Oh.
so
Wrath
one
of
the
Cortex
answers-
and no, it's not that.
One of the answers is legit. The other one is what are the ports of one of them was developed in Japan.
Oh, this is bad.
But it's the port of the same game.
No. Or
No, okay, it's a different game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Different game.
The first one. It was mentioned before.
I died in Cortex. Nice.
I have no clue where I am right now.
Crash Tag Team Racing.
No.
Crash Purple.
No.
Crash Bash.
No.
Close?
Close question mark. I would agree with close question mark.
Crash Bandicoot Entrance or Crash Entrance.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, what was close? Bash?
Crash Bash is close.
Oh, Boom Bang.
Yep, that's one.
That is one of them.
Yeah, it's Boom Bang, the worst game ever. Like, it's not even the worst Crash game, it's just the worst game. Boom Bang and then a port.
Yeah, the one
I
I
don't know,
say
like-
port.
A port of a different game.
DS Titans.
It is a DS one.
Extremely close, actually.
DS Minor Mutant.
That is correct.
That's right.
Yeah.
20 seconds from Merkaz.
Crash Boom Bang.
Crash Boom Bang.
It is, without a doubt, the worst game I've ever played. And not even like Crash game, it's like the worst game I've ever played. It's
The,
not good, and I don't recommend it even as a meme. So,
the lore of the game. The game's story centers on a multi-millionaire who the characters of the series to unearth a powerful object dubbed the Super Big Power Crystal.
Great work.
And that's the lore.
if I were to explain it, it's like Mario Party, but you don't actually need to like do anything on the board or win any minigames. You just automatically win when anyone wins. It's
But it says
Something.
balance, timing,
Also,
and intelligence
there's-
required to win.
this is gonna be time for me, by the way.
I'm only just now entering Warp 5.
I'm-
Hopefully I'm entering Warp 5.
All right.
Okay.
I don't like that.
you?
Yeah,
Maybe I should retire.
you were like, it's to be close to estimate. And yet,
I thought it would be, but loads are really good on this computer. Way better than.
that's fair, yeah.
Yeah, I think I have way better loads than often too, so that does pay a bit of a difference.
I mean,
I probably left like 5 minutes just to gate clips at least, so I've been struggling over here.
are you
I
all
thought
running
that-
load lists in the background?
yeah.
You can calculate in your load list times
Yeah.
if you'd like.
Yeah, sure. That's probably more fair.
And
For
if
sure.
nothing, if here at Think Fast, what we're dedicated the most in our game is fairness. That's why we make up the amount of time that all of the questions are worth on the spot.
Yeah. Or
So,
emotes
if you have
or-
any more questions now, do you want to ask them and not let me be able to answer them?
No, you can
Austin-
still answer. You can
actually-
still
Okay,
pick
okay,
any
okay.
time.
You get
All
the
right,
advantage
all
of not having to play a game while thinking.
all right, all right.
Exactly.
Oh god.
All right.
What is the only post Naughty Dog Crash game to not have a release on a Nintendo console?
Crash Bash? Was that Naughty Dog? Yeah,
It's Bash. Yeah, it's Bash.
Bash was Naughty Dog, I believe.
No, it was Traveler's
No, it was
Tales,
Sony
right?
games.
Oh, I thought it was
Mainline game.
Mainline. I think it wants mainline.
Oh.
Mainline.
I think it wants.
Wait,
I-
what was
look, I'm
Romley
dumb.
on? Fox was on Xbox.
Yeah, no, it was
Both
on
the Mutant
GameCube.
games
It was on
were
GameCube.
on-
Yeah. Nintendo, right?
Oh, specifically Nintendo, right?
Specifically not on Nintendo.
So not my. Oh my god, Crash of the Titans.
On the Wii.
Yeah, and
Oh,
DS,
like
no?
this level,
Like, yeah, it was on DS. Mine were Mutant too.
Oh, yeah.
Mainline only meaning platforming? Or?
I believe. Yeah, so not.
Crash 4 is on Switch at this point. I'm pretty sure. Insanity.
That is correct.
That's right.
Oh, yeah, that is correct.
20
Yeah.
seconds for Austin.
I think I'm losing like 40 in this level. But just
Insanity is a.
was focused.
It is.
I have. Computer.
That game has a wild speedrun.
Yeah, that is a wild speedrun.
That's the only thing I know about it, though, is the speedrun.
Yeah.
Let's keep them coming. Lightning round it up.
Yeah.
What was the original name of the character who would eventually become Crash Bandicoot?
Willy Wombat.
That's right.
Yeah, Willy Wombat.
20 seconds for Murkaz.
They say that in Crash 4, I believe.
Yeah.
Ooh. Makes sense.
There's a lot of trivia in Crash 4, but they just
there is a lot
randomly in the tapes, I guess.
If you haven't
Extremely
played it,
useful for us, I gotta say.
if you haven't played it, you should play it. It's a really fun platformer, actually. Like, casually, it's really fun.
Very.
What animal was Pura originally going to be?
A lizard.
That'd be cool. A lion.
Oh.
Another polar bear.
Yes. Oh.
What?
Oh,
Sorry.
really?
I saw. Never mind. Continue. It is not
What?
polar bear.
It is not polar bear. That is
sorry.
wrong.
It's good.
A bear.
Another
Normal
hog.
What kind of bear?
What kind of bear?
bear.
Who's gave you a big hit?
A panda bear. Panda
Grizzly
bear.
bear. Grizzly. Okay.
20 seconds for Austin.
I was reading the answer and I
That makes
saw
sense, actually.
begin with P and with bear. I'm like, oh yeah, polar makes sense. Welcome.
I appreciate it. Need a whole lot more than 20 seconds. At least it'll make it closer. Hopefully I'm not like I have no idea what our estimate was going into this, but
You were more than fine.
I figured.
I hate this question. Please read it.
One.
Yeah.
Who is the only character to have worked under each ancient mask?
Crunch.
Under?
Crunch.
Mm-hmm.
Crunch
No.
Bandicoot. No.
No.
Ancient
Cool.
mask.
Cortex. Ancient
Nope.
mask.
Crash.
Like, ancient.
Nope. This question's so stupid.
Worked under.
Dingodile.
It is Dingodile.
That's right.
It is Dingodile because in Bash he goes to the Uka side to like work. Yeah, it has to be right.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
an
In
Most
ancient.
games, he works under Uka Uka. In Crash Back, she works under Aqua Aqua for
Yeah.
evening out teams. And in Nitro Kart, he works under Velo's mask.
Yeah. Okay.
20 seconds for Murkaz.
I was trying to think of like the weird teams in Bash that
He
make
also
no
likes
sense.
Shakespeare.
Yep, that is true. People won't know that, but it's true. In what 3D animated Netflix series does Crash receive a speaking role?
What?
Yeah.
Like 3 levels of this exist.
Castlevania. No.
It is not
Ish.
Castlevania. I didn't know this show existed, so
So we expect you to.
Is it a Mario Bros show?
no.
It is related to something that we talked about earlier. That
Oh, Skylanders. Is there a Skylanders show?
There is a Skylander show. Do you know the name of it?
Absolutely not.
just
That's
anyone.
That's fine. We'll give you the time anyways. 20 seconds for Austin. It is Skylanders Academy.
Academy.
Of
Okay.
course it is.
Apparently, Crash's characterization of that is nothing like Crash's characterization in the game.
Nice.
It had 3 seasons.
Yeah, there's a lot of Skylanders Academy.
Skylanders is one of those things that I feel like I hear about being so big that I never really have seen anything about being big. Like, it's one of those weird things where they make so much out of it that I feel like it has to be huge, but I cannot remember a single thing about it.
Y'all know Disney Infinity? Same thing. It's like
And
a
Lego
huge series. So like,
Infinite, I don't remember what it was called.
Lego Dimensions.
Dimensions, that
Yeah.
was it.
Yeah.
All right, who voiced Crash in Skylanders Academy?
Jimmy Neutron.
There's 2 people actually.
Oh.
It was
What, does
Eric,
he have like 2 personalities?
it was just different seasons.
Oh, okay.
There was Eric Rogers. I don't have a wiki. I don't think.
Okay.
It was also the That's also the person
Elijah
who developed
Wood.
it. The developer of Skylanders Academy, or it's like the main like director of Voice Crash. Season 1 and season 3 it was Darby, is a new actor and
Huh.
voiced a character in Trolls.
I can't believe Spyro was voiced by Elijah Wood for so long. That's
Yeah.
some wild stuff right there.
They're taking the dragons to Isengard.
Oh. And then Sparks. I think Sparks had a bunch of voice actors, but one of them was what is his name?
Wait,
David Spade. That's
David Spade voiced Spark. So did Wayne Brady.
oh my god.
Why does Spyro have like the wildest voice actors? Mark Hamill did a
Yeah.
voice in Dawn of the Dragon.
Hamill did a voice in Crash as well, in Wrath of Cortex.
Hammond does a lot
That's
of voice
awesome.
acting. Hammond
Yeah,
also voices
yeah.
Ericus in
He
Kingdom
voices,
Hearts.
yeah, he's the Joker in the Arkham
Yep.
series.
Yeah. He
Gary
did one
Oldman?
of the masks in Twalk, like one of the boss masks.
Oh really? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Gary Oldman did a voice in A New Beginning.
I thought,
Yeah, those
well,
Spyro
IMDb
games
give
have
me
some crazy-
all voice actor credits, but only for games. I don't know how that works. I only want voice credits.
Yeah, the credits are gonna end for Merkez before I finish. That's oh no. I'm going
No,
into
but-
Cortex now.
No bandicoots were harmed in the creation of this game. The boxes say otherwise.
Did you
Weren't they,
write this
though?
one? This next one?
Nope.
Okay, I don't know what top means here.
Probably just in terms of volume.
I'm gonna assume it's in terms of volume. What are the world's top 5 major stock exchange groups?
Don't know.
Top 5?
stocks,
Oh my
right?
god.
No,
No, I don't know anything.
I already.
That's fair. You don't need to.
I got nothing. I don't know.
You don't have to get them all. You get points for everyone you get right.
I don't know a single thing about stocks. I got absolutely nothing.
Back to Think Fast for stock trading tips.
No, we do not. Think Fast is not financial advice.
I mean, I feel like so
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't even know what to even guess.
you are US based, and they are like they are the biggest.
Like Wall Street? Is that even a
They're on
Wall Street
Wall
is-
chance?
Yeah, they are on Wall Street.
Yeah, I have no idea. That's the extent of my knowledge. I know the term Wall Street.
All right. We can move on.
Yeah, we'll move on.
We have
They are. No, go ahead.
the New York Stock Exchange, NASDAQ, Shanghai Stock Exchange, Euronext, and the Japan Exchange Group. Yep.
Yeah, I would not have
Yeah.
heard NASDAQ before, but
Yeah.
I'm clueless.
How much of the world's currency in percent is electronic?
Has to be something really insane, no?
Yeah, like 90?
Yeah, like 75%.
90 is very close.
90 is close
Yeah,
enough.
It is
Okay.
92.
Oh,
20 seconds
it's
for
that
us.
much, huh?
And Portal? Or time?
A lot of money is just on
I
balance.
forgot to say time, but time. I forgot it's coming up. Oh
All
my
right.
god. I didn't even PB.
GG's to both
All
of
right.
you. Do you want to send us over those loadless times quickly?
Yep.
You first.
I just. Where did I send it?
You
One
can
of you?
post it. You can just put it in the Discord,
Oh, okay.
and then our producer will, who has jumped the gun and started calculating times already. We'll do more work. Thank you, Richard. We love you.
Alright, I wasn't as far behind you as I thought. Okay. Yeah,
While we get those
Crash 3 was
calculated, do
brutal.
you have any shout outs you'd all like to make?
Yeah, if you want to run the games, join our Discord. You can find it on speedrun.com. Follow us. I'm sure our names are all over the channel. So if you want to see more Crash 1 or Crash 3 or any Crash, really, we both do them.
Yeah, hopefully I'll do more of it.
Yeah, same. I'm in America
Told me
for a few
retired at
months.
GDQ, so
Call myself retired too. We're all retired. No, it's a great community, and we all play all different Crash games. If you're interested in any capacity, join. We're very welcoming. There's a lot of different runners, a lot of games. And the HD server includes everything. Yeah, and we both love to help people get into the games. So if you're interested in any capacity, hit us up or join the Discord. Yeah, don't have much to say. Thank you. Thank you to my girlfriend for letting me do this on our computer since I'm in the US. That is the real winner.
Very convenient for us to be able to get you on while you were here.
Yeah. So that I don't have to wake up at 4 a.m. to do this,
Yeah.
Helps a lot, I would say. All right. Richard, there's no way that second time is right. I think Richard added time.
Yeah, wait a second.
So while we retabulate those, so that Austin doesn't get penalized for getting trivia right, we got a couple announcements.
Yeah. Your subs,
That's
Prime
you.
Gaming subs, gift subs, and bits cheered on the GDQ Twitch channel help support Gameshow Quick Hotfix. Please consider subscribing if you enjoy the daily speedrunning content. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to press the like button on this video and subscribe to the channel. Also, go to twitch.tv/Gameshow if you're interested in looking at our live content, starting weeknights at 7 p.m. Eastern and weekends at 1 p.m. Eastern. Tune in tomorrow for Challenger Approaching, followed by Legally Acute, all starting at 7 p.m. Eastern.
Got a little visual glitch here, but
All right, well, we're still waiting on those final times, but Merkaz, your load-adjusted Think Fast official time is 2 hours, 12 minutes, and 45 seconds.
GG.
I don't know where that lines up in terms of your personal best.
45 seconds off.
That's pretty close.
If I were to count the trivia, yeah.
At Austin, your load-adjusted Think Fast official time is a 2:21:47.
It's a PB.
It's like a 4-minute PB. Let's go.
Congrats.
I've done one other full trilogy run ever. So.
Well, just petition your leaderboard mods to accept our timing rules.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna give you the no right now.
Wow, what a tragedy.
Unfortunate.
We could talk after.
Yeah, we can make a petition.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone,
Pick our
for
own
hanging
leaderboards.
out with us tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks with even more trivia that we haven't decided the theme of yet. Thank you to both of our guests for being here and showing off to us. That's the word that I was looking for.
There we go.
This very fun run. And thanks to you for watching. Have a good night.